Michael Potter.
I was going.
Awana. Awana dipin.
Yeah, I was going.
Oh,
I sat down.
miss you, man. Long time we didn't do some assignment together.
Yeah, actually, I had a good week.
How the
Good. No assignment to Hala.
yeah.
Very good. I was inside all around.
Go around, man. You are somewhat new in Malaysia, man. You're seeing some beautiful places here.
I don't want anybody's Wahala. I'm lying.
Huh?
I don't want anybody's problem.
Why problem, man? If you create problem will happen. If you don't create, no, nothing will happen.
But
Don't worry, man.
even in Ghana,
You're from Ghana, man.
No, even in Ghana.
Well, Coco. Coco is Ghana, Ghana is Coco.
Even in Ghana, I still say, oh, I don't go anywhere when I was working. I like staying indoors, watching movies. I don't like walking under the sun, Yeah.
No, you can go afternoon. Now the weather is also good,
Yeah.
I'll try some coconut. Sure. You're so early, yeah?
Huh?
You're so early today.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's somebody here.
It's 9:30, man.
I was thinking maybe you're not coming for this house. Maybe you finish it.
No. I'll be with you until strategic management. After that, I think 2 more subjects. That day we calculated I finished 7 subjects.
Yeah.
So I have 3 more subjects in New
You are gone. So you finish the book.
Yeah. No, then I have to do my one point. Yeah.
What I envy you, seriously.
Yeah, because I started before you, man.
Yes, sir.
You
It
started
wasn't
with
my
me.
fault.
You also would have finished.
It wasn't my phone, dude. It was. We delayed. The school was delaying.
Hi.
I was delayed, you understand?
Straight from the homemade one. Break it.
Okay. Of course, thank you. Why don't you say?
We could have missed this, but I think that so anyway, I think that I'm fully used up.
I'm gonna use it.
Sẽ xong rồi đó là rồi dịch của mà chúng tôi là mình có và chỉ có người rồi nhưng mà bây giờ nhưng mà tôi có người ở phố đặc biệt là tôi là sẽ đặc biệt mà có người ở đây okay. Yeah. Đó. Cô cố được được thì không biết mà là cái gì thôi yeah. She sent it. Actually, because some of this forget it. Yes, it's true. Also, what is your phone now? We should not go into it. This is why you drink coffee with you. Chinese. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten any. I'm asking her that. She's coming. The MIS.
MIS,
Have you received the result?
MIS, yes.
When? Sometime back.
Last month.
Oh. What about the OM?
OM also last month.
And marketing?
Marketing haven't.
Oh.
That's a marketing. Not right. Others than that.
I haven't received any.
You ask them, they will send you a.
I'm hoping that those who receive last means that they're going to get an award given by President Obama.
You need to ask them.
Yeah, I asked them. They said because I enrolled late.
Oh, I understand. Because they haven't. How to say? Bạn sẽ còn bạn rất là
There's no expression of this subject.
Did you finish it? That's not Yeah, I haven't done it. Oh, good. You did yours?
Còn chuyện này có sẽ cũng là 1.5 species subtropical sun subtropical size không có tiếng không có actually thấy có possibility size you go look here.
So you're new, you just joined. Ah. How many modules you finished?
Same as this one.
Huh?
This one last.
Really? So August you're attending?
August.
The
But I need to finish the thesis now.
how many percent?
Don't know yet. This is haven't think about it.
Oh, is it so what? 1%, 2% you complete.
This is
Yeah,
all
this is you haven't started. But you can submit after August.
if not mistaken can.
Oh.
If not mistaken can. I need to pass out else they'll what if.
So you're doing finance, right?
No. Haven't think about
Human resource.
marketing I think.
Or marketing.
Without
What is your second one?
one?
Your first one was strategic. The last one.
That's how it is.
International. That's the one I missed.
It was not easy, but
I was very angry. They didn't tell me about it. You received the email for this one?
Yeah.
Because I told them, you don't organize a call. People forget about these things here. You must send an email. You must make sure everybody is reminded.
That subject you still enroll.
I didn't know. Because then you say you give me free the next year. I say, how much now? You better give me back my fee, refund. How you finish your international, you finish your
Not sure.
Finish the assignment. Three assignment. So 2.
What is your one assignment?
Oh.
Yeah, do you feel one? All right.
No.
Okay. Actually, how many of you, the class? As I know, it's about 20. Yeah.
Style never come late.
You come in.
See this the what how many?
Mhm.
You see from the
I
list,
didn't sign it.
About 24.
that includes I think JB also. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I've signed. This guy hasn't signed. Can you bring it up? I'll put it through here. That's it.
Okay. I think that we have to kick off here. Let me introduce myself. Just call me Joe. Okay. JOE. All right. Don't feel that I'm lecturer. You know, I'm trainer. I'm tutor. No such thing. All right. Just treat me as a friend. Yeah, you can ask me any questions relating to the accounting and finance. Okay. My academic background in terms of this. Actually, I'm a group accountant. I'm a group accountant of a public company in Malaysia. Yeah. Yes, come on.
Which one?
I cannot tell you.
Oh, because you're not supposed to. Oh.
All right. Yes. And tell you that actually I'm a group accountant. I tell you, yeah. So
What industry?
in a food and beverage. Food and beverage. Okay. All right. And then I have my CPA Australia. You know CPA? You know what CPA is? Yeah, Certified Practicing Accountant Australia. All right. This is recognized by our Malaysian government, as well as holding my master degree. Yeah, major in finance. You know, so that's why I think that I'm eligible to lecture you all. Yeah, about these 2 days. Yeah, we have 2 days program, right? Okay, good. In terms of academic teaching background, I started my lecturing career from year of 2004 until 2013. Yeah, so I lectured a lot of programs, especially you know, ACCA. Have you heard about ACCA? CIMA. All right. Actually, I also lecture. Yeah, CIMA.
How come you got so much time?
Come on.
How come you got so much time?
Last time I was full-time. I was full-time lecturer.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think that's so because I feel very tired of getting, you know, facing the student, getting the student, you know, and then facing the student. So sometimes, you know, it's not so nice, all right? Because very difficult, you know, for the youngster actually, you know. So I like to face you all because we are working adults normally, okay? And then you know some topics relating to accounting and finance, they are very, very difficult to understand. You know, so if you don't have any working background, it's not easy to understand. Right? So that's an example. All right. I know that you all are big in quantitative topics. You know, calculation. All right. So that's why today I mainly talk on qualitative parts. That's an example. You know, so corporate governance. So that's why I designed my questions. Yeah, pertaining to this. Yeah, this topic also. Have you heard before corporate governance? Corporate governance, internal control, risk management. All right, they are qualitative. But this is they are very, very important to the corporate world. You know, all right. Have you heard before non-executive chairman? Non-executive directors?
Yeah.
All right, executive directors. You know that the role they play in the company. All right, is there any difference between non-executive directors and executive directors?
Executive directors, they're working, they're part of management, isn't it?
Hmm?
They are part of management, and they have been appointed as directors.
Yeah.
So like a head of finance could be an executive director, is that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why today, I welcome you all. Yeah. So we can discuss a lot of topics that you think that you want to point out. so which can help you in the career path, right? And then also my passions, my really desire can help you more also, in the corporate world, especially in top management. We won't focus only on the finance department. Is it clear? Yeah, we focus more on the top management. Top management is the board of directors, how the board functions. It's all right. Yeah, so which must lies with external and external partners. Yeah, especially our government. So what body that we have to focus on? Yeah, for them also. Are you all right? Okay, now starting from you. So can you just let me know about the background?
Well, I work for the CIA.
Oh, CIA. You are CIA.
No, I'm not. No, I mean,
Your name, please.
Okay, I work for. I was in the banking line all the while. So I was in Ernst for a short while.
Ernst Young.
Ernst Young. Before that, I was in Busala. I was just a clerk there. Then after Ernst, I joined Bank Negara.
Oh, Bank Negara, yeah. Good.
Then after that, I joined M Merchant.
M Merchant. Okay.
Yeah. Then joined a consulting outfit. They're selling software. I couldn't sell anything. So then I joined a consultant. We did some project for Ministry of Finance. And then I joined a subsidiary of Bank Negara. Then I got kicked out last year, June, after 3 years. So I'm unemployed now.
Wow. Best experience.
Yeah. So I call myself a consultant.
Yes. All right. Can also. All right. Okay. Can know about your academic background?
I did ACCA.
Oh, you did ACCA. You fully completed.
Yeah, in the 80s.
All right. That's why I think that this topic would not be so good for you.
I still got a lot to learn.
Good. So we can share later. All right. Okay. So your name is?
Just call me Yoga. YOGA.
Sorry.
YOGA.
YOGA. Right. Okay. What about you?
Hi, I'm Brenda.
Brenda.
Yeah. I'm running my own enrichment center for Singapore Max.
All right.
So basically, this is the I'm doing.
Oh, really? Okay. And then what about your background? About academic background?
I have my diploma in accounting and also certificate in all the advertising marketing. Yeah. Just.
So meanwhile, you are in education line.
Yes.
Okay, good. So in the child
Children, yeah.
for children.
Yeah, below 12.
Yeah. What about you? Sergeant. Okay. You stay in Malaysia?
Yeah.
All right. All a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the times.
Yeah.
All right.
India.
Which country?
Yeah.
I'm from Iran.
From Iran. All right. Very good.
Passed to Malaysia. I've been here 11 years.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Back to Malaysia.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Senia.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
For the last couple of years, I've been a hospitality line.
Mm.
So I've been a front office and sales and marketing. For my educational background,
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I know it a bit. Okay. So you are in hotel management. Okay. Good. What about you? Yeah, I really want to know about your background. You know why? Because I really need to know your basic. Yeah, as I know you are not so strong in quantitative topics.
Yeah, my son from Yemen.
From Myanmar.
From Yemen.
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 All right. Yeah, about your background.
Yeah, I just graduated from City University.
Are you working now?
No.
No. Yeah, full-time student here. All right. Okay. Good.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Abdullah.
Sorry?
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from India.
Yeah.
Staying in Saudi. And I just completed my bachelor's last year. And then proceeded to master's. Yeah. I don't have experience enough in the working line. So looking for a job. So anything that's related to marketing or customer service.
Yeah, getting master is a must today.
Yeah.
I think that you know, right? Yeah, especially from the foreign universities.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's not easy sometimes, but you can go through the hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, after that, yeah, you can go. Okay, good.
I'm Michael Osi from Ghana.
From Ghana.
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah, I did my bachelor's in Ghana. That's in accounting.
Sorry.
BSc in accounting. That's in Ghana. I work with Go First Ghana Limited. It's a gold mine in Ghana. Yeah, that's it.
Are you strong in finance?
Not really.
Not really. All right. Okay, good. How about you?
Oscar. I'm currently
Who's that?
Oscar.
Oscar.
With Lisa and Ranchong.
Oh, Ranchong.
So basically studied degree in business admin.
Business admin. Yeah. Now you are which? You are which?
Under in the sales side.
Sales side. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm Sugu.
Sugu.
And my degree in material engineering. Okay.
Yeah.
My background in working industry in automotive for past 9 years, 10 years. Okay.
In what line is that?
Automotive.
On the one I know that better in marketing.
In R&D side.
R&D. Wow.
So we are mainly assemble the Nissan vehicle in UK, and also part of the Subaru Renault Mitsubishi. So we are also from Tanjong.
Oh, from Tanjong. Yes, automotive, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, like this. Do you have the questions from me? Yeah, I print out a little bit. Yeah, and then I think that it's not enough, right? I will print more later. But now, in these 2 hours, right after 2 hours, we had a small break. Yeah. Okay. Now, what is the difference? Can you tell me? Oh, yoga. I know that you know.
No, but you forgot to ask her.
Oh yes. Sorry. Yeah, because I know that 2 years. Yeah, sorry.
Hi, I'm Sharon.
Sharon.
I is an admin in automobile also.
Okay.
Previously as a sales and marketing. Degree in marketing admin.
Oh, marketing admin. All right. Okay. Which company?
Also same Tanjong.
Tanjong. Wow, Tanjong Group. All right. Okay, fine. Now, can you let me know a little bit about the words we call accounting and finance? Yeah. So who wants to be volunteer? What do you think? These terms, accounting, finance.
Headache.
Yeah.
Headache.
Okay. Yeah. And then
It's all about number.
number. Yeah. And then other than that.
Finance relates to funding.
Listen carefully. Yeah, good.
Accounting relates primarily, the main thing is bookkeeping, recording.
Good. Okay. Are they related closely? Yes. Yeah, the reason why they're correlated.
The reason, because they are like second cousins.
Yes. Now, what I want you to know about this, because I tell you is that every company must have the, how I say is that must share the information to external parties, especially for shareholders. All right. Now let me tell you one thing. Like this is that we have to know. This is called organization structure. Yeah. Is all right. Can I know who are the owners for a corporation? Owners?
Shareholder.
Yes. Ordinary shareholders or preference shareholders. We have two types of shareholders, am I right? Yeah. What do you think?
It depends. Ordinary shareholders are definitely owners.
Yes.
Preference shareholders, it depends. You see, it depends on the terms and conditions of the preference shareholding.
Very good.
Whether it's redeemable or non-redeemable, or cumulative, non-cumulative. So it's a question of degree.
Yes.
So they could be creditors or they could be
owners.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good. In general, I'll tell you. Yeah. Most of you are two ordinary shareholders. Is that all right? Yeah. Invest and vote. Vote whom? Seems right. I think that do you have experience buying, the share in Bursa? Yep. Yep. I bought it. Yeah. I was ordinary shareholder last time, and then I am able to select, isn't it? Who are they? Who are they? Yes, the board, isn't it? Board of directors, right? Is it clear? Now, since you know board, isn't it? Directors, right? How many of them should be here? Or how many members? Not how many members, is it? How many type of members should be here? That's why this is very important to everyone. The only reason why, because once you accumulate your experience and then you upgrade your, your knowledge. Let's say for example, one day you are, you are holding, MBA, and then you may be promoted. Maybe a few years after, you'll be top. All right, so that's why you have to understand that who shall be in the top management. When we talk about top management, right? Top management, right? Who should be the top management? They are the one, because they direct the company, in a proper way. See, yeah? In order to achieve the victory or the success of the company. Am I true? So that's why those are very, very important. The company can fail because of that. The company succeed because of that, I tell you. So normally, who shall be here? How many type of members shall be here? 3 types, I tell you. Agree? Yep. Who shall be here?
CEO.
Yeah.
CEO.
What do you think?
Not necessary.
Not necessary.
In fact, it's not good
That's
practice.
why you have to know that you have to watch your brain. Not necessary. Is it clear? Yes, very good. Who shall be here? That's why, so, and then, some might say, hey, come on, you are promoted to the board. You have to understand that. The role of the board, am I right? But that's why, who shall be here?
Owner of the company.
Not necessary.
People who understand the company. People who understand the company.
Everyone must understand the company.
Managers will be promoted there.
Sorry?
Managers of the company, can they?
Managers. Managers shall be under the board, I'll tell you.
Can't they be promoted up there? Can't a manager be promoted to the board?
Yes, the managers, the superiors of the managers, am I right? Yeah? What do you think? Oscar, yeah?
People don't lead the company. The people can lead the company.
Of course, they lead the company.
True. I mean,
They must have a term. They must have a term.
Executive director.
Very good. Exactly. Executive directors, I think that you are in here. You are here, right? That's what you know. And then, now, in a small firm, ED must be there, as I told you. But in a very big firm, like public company, corporate company, so public company, so those power must be controlled. Am I right? Must be controlled by who? Managing director shall be here. Understand? Shall be here. CEO, remember just now we say CEO shall be here. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. Not necessary.
Not necessary.
Not necessary, I tell you. Not necessary. I say that. Not necessary. That's why this is so important. The power is controlled by very good. Non-executive directors. Are they looking to the company every day?
No.
No. Please. Who they are?
Sleeping partner.
Sleeping partner. Yeah. Partner shall hold the equity, right? Shall they hold equity? There cannot be say partner. So here they are outsider. They are industrial expert and tell you. Yeah. So that's why there are a lot of them. Actually, they are very, very old, 60 years old, 50 years old, but they are younger. Is okay? Yep, good. Now, beside this, I want to tell you now, just now as I say, they cannot hold a shareholder, they cannot hold a share, right? In order to control them properly. You know the reason why? Because if they hold a share or the equity, conflict of interest will be rising, isn't it? Because why? They hold a share. They hold a share and then they can partner. That's what I can say just now. Don't use partner to describe them. Are you okay? So that's why, so in order to challenge them, to debate them, to raise any challenging question to them, there shall be, what is this?
Independent.
Independence? What is meant by independence? Your questions here are designed leading to this point. What is independence? Independence? Let's have an example. Very simple. In a company, who steal the money normally? 1, 2, 3. All right, now another guy. I think you guys can help me, right? Who are they?
The non-executive chairman.
Very, very, very good. Non-executive chairman. Non-executive chairman. Is it clear? Now, non-executive, can you see the terms here? Non-executive, am I right? That's why they are powerful enough to challenge ED, right? Because who are running the company every day? ED or NED? ED, Is it clear? So that's why you have to understand that there should be powerful enough to challenge them, provided that they are independent enough. Independence means, what do you think? Yeah, what's independence? As I told you, ED normally steal the money, burn the money from shareholders, am I right? They want to develop the business, sales, marketing, R&D, Who shall we control that? As an example, you have the directors, I think they're R&D, am I right? Who shall challenge R&D directors? They are the one. That's why they cannot hold any share, which will be raising conflict of interest. Is it clear? So that's why there cannot be the brother and sister from them, friend from them, supplier from them, a lot. I will tell you later, one by one. Are you okay? Yeah, come on.
I'm confused here. You're saying the NEC and the NED, they check the ED, right? And they also don't have shares in the company so that there don't be any conflict of interest. But how are they paid?
All right, good.
Because if they are paid by the company, means still the company has to take over them.
Good questions. I forget your name, sorry.
Michael.
I forget your name.
Michael.
Yes, Johor.
Oh, Johor, yes, come. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. We didn't really get you. You were saying that there should not be a conflict of interest.
Yes.
Yeah, so who can't hold the shares? You're saying the MD and the CEO and all that, is it?
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay, we didn't get that part. So correct, lah. So there cannot be a conflict of interest, huh?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right, yes, your turn.
Michael.
Michael, good.
Yeah, I said you're saying the NEC and the NED cannot hold shares in the company, and also they control the ED. In order that there will be any conflict of interest, they don't have to hold shares. And I'm asking, how are they paid? Because if they are being paid by the company, it means still they have interest in the company. Because if they are doing what they will earn a lot of it. Also
good questions. Yoga, can you help me?
They get paid a fee for each meeting.
Very good. Very good. Now, Michael, I have to let you know, in order to control them properly, right? We in this world, we must have this management knowledge we call corporate governance. Not governance, huh? Not government, but governance. Govern. Who shall be governed? They shall be governed. So that's why they must have power enough to control that. But you have to know that this is so important. That's why I decided questions relating to this one. According to here, I tell you, corporate governance actually is that this is, now what is this one? I will let you know, yeah, your answer later. Corporate governance actually is the system. You have to know, corporate governance is a system by which the organizations are controlled and directed. All right, this is a system. Please remember, this is the system. You know, system, step by step, policy, procedure, black and white, agreement, contract. Are you okay? Now, in this world, if there is no any external force to force the corporation are governed, they would not do anything. I'm telling you, isn't it? Because why? We are people. We want to take money easily. It won't be controlled, am I right? So that's why the system actually is controlled by yoga.
Corporate government.
Yes, corporate government by whom?
Auditors.
The system is a non-executive.
Yeah, it's assisting. I'm telling you, the system is controlled by whom?
Oh.
Or regulated by whom? Not controlled, regulated. Legally.
Oh, by SC.
Yes. Now, in the big corporation, the organization, normally we say PLC. You know PLC, everyone? Public listed company. There shall be controlled. Legally. Not controlled, sorry. Regulated legally. Is it clear? So, very simple. PLC must comply what? Listing requirement. You know listing requirement? Is that right? So requirement is that. Let's say for example, is there any Malay friends here? No Malay friends, right?
Welcome.
Welcome, right? Yep. You know, in Malaysia, we must have some unspoken rule in here. You know, chairman is non-executive. That's why they don't have any power, right? Okay, to manage the company, right? So that's why we normally appoint who? Malay friends. Isn't it? Okay, so that's why you see, that's why sometimes we have to appoint the former politician. Dun Mahathir. Lim Leong Sik. Here. Is it clear? So that's why we have to know that this is regulated by listing requirement. Listing requirement, the first one, listing requirement. Okay? All right, listing requirement in Malaysia, Bursa. Let's say in Malaysia, this is called Bursa Malaysia, right? Bursa Malaysia. In UK, stock exchange in UK. Yes, London Stock Exchange. In Australia, ASX, Australian Stock Exchange. Singapore,
GS.
Yes, GS, right? It seems that, every country must have stock exchange to control, not control, to regulate the transparency of the bond. In transparency, you must have this one, the framework. Framework, let's say for example, just now you raised the questions relating to the pay, remuneration, remuneration. Now, answer your questions, Michael. No matter how or the difference between them. Of course, now there is a little bit difference between them, in terms of Yeah, arranging the competence in the company. But I tell you, normally it's like this. They must have money, am I right? To be appointed, isn't it? Good. Who decide the money? Who decide the pay, the fees, stock options? What do you think? Now, for example, I'll tell you is that we talk about fee, right? We talk about fee. You know, fee? Not about fee. I think that we talk about reward package. Reward package, you know, reward package? Okay? Now, friend, what do you think? For ED, what do you think? For ED, what type of remuneration they can have? Michael? Yeah, for understanding, the basic one. Salary, right? Okay, that's why you have directors, salary. Agree? Salary fixed or not?
Not yet.
Yeah, salary is fixed. This should be set low or high. For example, you have 100%. You set to that. You set to that. Is it clear? Yeah. Then, okay, I may add something here. ED normally we welcome. We invite CEO, MD, and also CFO. Yeah, Luca? Agree, right? Yeah, normally we welcome. We invite them because they are very, very technical. Is it clear? Yeah, in terms of managing the company. Yeah. Who is in charge of the finance? Very good. Financing, funding. Is it clear? Yeah. And then CEO is in charge of?
Overall.
Yeah. So managing the day-to-day operation. Is it clear? So that's what they must have. Yeah. They must have to work hand in hand. Yeah. Okay. So that's why fixed salary. This one is fixed salary. Yeah. This is fixed salary. Yeah. High or low? We should set on high or low.
High.
Very simple. Oscar. And then, what's the name? Sorry? Yeah, Sugu, right? What do you think? If the company pay you high salary, fixed salary, right? Would you be motivated? Of course. What do you think? Yeah, I'm open to the floor. If company pay you high salary, fixed salary, yeah? All right, low bonus, would you want to chase the sales every day?
No.
You know what I mean? All right, so the answer should be high or low.
No.
Isn't that? Is it clear? That's an example the company saying your monthly, not without salary, remunerations. 90% is from bonus. I think that you should die, right? You get to work hard every minute, I tell you. So, yeah, so that's why this should be set as low as possible in order to motivate them. Okay? Next, what do you think? What do you think? Direct salary. Now, just now we say what? Bonus, right? Is bonus fixed? No, very good. That's why we say performance. Yes, base bonus. This should be set low. This should be set high.
Allowance?
Allowance is in here. Incentive is in here. Is it clear? Okay, now performance. Now I want to ask you one thing. What performance is this? Sales. Is it alright? Okay. Normally sales. Let's say for example product development. Product launch. Alright. Yeah. Cash flow. Now, those of them, they are short-term or long-term in nature. In order to motivate them, right? Motivate them, of course, we have to work with them, we motivate them in long-term or short-term. Long-term and short-term also, right? If they don't have a short-term remuneration, they don't have a long-term motivation. That's why bonus is for short term. Yeah, short term. Is it clear? Bonus is for short term because you know that board directors we had a meeting quarterly. Agree? Quarterly that discuss the bonus issue sometime. Okay? Or maybe they discuss right the performance. Agree? So that's why performance can be measured periodically. Okay? Alright, that's why we have to know that bonus short term, yeah? What about long term? If the directors you ask for long term, the long term bonus, right? Long term bonus we won't say long term bonus, I'll tell you. We use this term. Stock options. You know stock options? So is that the company approved them to buy the share of the stock where the price is low, or then set the price before, right? So before the stock is raising. So yeah, and then they can buy low, they sell high, right? But once they want to sell later, you have a grace period. No grace period. Can you allow them to sell only 1 year after? No. Normally we ask them, let's say you already achieved the target, we call KPI, right? KPI, right? Yep, you are able to sell. Is it clear? But how many years normally? I say long term, isn't it? Yeah, 3 to 5 years. Agree? 3 to 5 years. You can ask them to sell. Subject to the achievement of the KPI. Michael, do you know what I mean? KPI?
Yeah.
Key performance indicator or index. Is it clear? So that's why this is for long-term bonus. This is for short-term. Okay? And then now, other than this, 1, 2, 3, and then you may have this we call benefits in kind. Now this one is very wonderful. This one is as high as possible. Sorry, this one and this one. Is it clear? To motivate that. Okay. Living kind of costs that includes what? Insurance, car allowance, maybe corporate jets. Right? So that's why here. Understand? The last one, so normally we tell the candidates for master degree student, yeah. We say this one is golden parachutes. Have you heard before? Golden parachutes? What is golden parachutes? I think that you got, yeah, you know a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Termination payment, right?
Yeah. They jump out of the plane.
Yep.
They jump out, push them out of the plane. So they need a golden parachute to.
Very simple. Now, I want to ask you, if someone else asks you, hey, come on, welcome to my firm, and then you are promoted to be here, would you be happy? Yes, agreed, right? But now, return will be coming later. But look at the risk. In finance, we normally talk about risk and return. Is it clear? Would you think that taking the positions of ED, yeah, it's very easy? Sometimes no, right? So that's why you may be fired or terminated prematurely. Agree? And then now, once you are fired, let's say for example, unluckily, and then you want to, you want to search for another firm to be employed. Do you think that is easy? No one would believe you because you are fired, am I right? So that's why I tell you, golden parachute is like, it's like the protections for you if you are fired unluckily. Is that right? So that's why here, some superstar CEO, as I know, yeah, our new CEO of Musk.
Oh, the German guy.
The German guy, because Musk, Malaysian airline will be dying. I think that in Malaysia, yeah, it's a norm, right? you know that we have to government source, outsource. All right. Now that guy is very, very, very talented and wonderful. You know, so he really make very good record, right, in the line. A like this, he make a very good record in what country? I remember in Iceland, right? In Ireland, right? Yeah. Anyway, he's very, very, very famous in this line. And then you know, Musk is dying. What if they cannot rejuvenate the fate of Musk? He fired finally. Actually, he resists Flynn, you know. He resists position, you know, in the future, right? So that's why he may ask for very, very good golden parachute, or we call termination pay. Is it here? Here, in order to protect him. Okay, now the next one, the last one is pension. Okay, good. Now, Michael, what do you think NED? Can NED enjoy orders? Cannot, right? Because they are related to what? The firm's performance. Firm performance, good performance, high pay. High pay. What about here? Are they paid related to performance? No, because they should be independent, am I right? So that's why, very good, as you guys say just now, they are paid only this. Fixed. Directors, fee. Fixed. Very low. Very low. If compared to that. Is that right? Yeah. Michael, are you clear enough?
May I ask
Yeah.
a question? Not everybody gets a golden parachute, right?
Not everyone. Not everyone. This is disallowed if you can. So, yeah, because for the firm, this might be the disaster in the future. Understand? I don't know whether you know that our global financial crisis incurring in the year of 2008. Citibank, I think you know, right? Citibank, yeah, CEO, yeah, GM CEO, you know, shut down, right? Shut down and then turned down by the shareholders, and then they ask for a lot here. Yeah, Obama, yeah, complained this one. Remember?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, good. Anyway, now are you clear now?
And the fees, right? Is like they have a meeting allowance, you know?
Yes.
Each meeting they attend, they get 500.
Yes, yes, yes. But it's more item now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but normally
They have a fee, retainer, retainer.
Yes.
Also, I'm very clear.
Yeah.
With it. I want to also ask one question, if I'm allowed.
Allowance.
I want to ask another question. The NED, how do we get the NED?
Okay. Now, very good questions. Who sets the remunerations for ED? NED or ED? If you are ED, you hope that I set myself, right?
Yeah.
Can you set yourself in the firms? Cannot. Yes. Who set this? Who set this? So that's why, as I said just now, remember, corporate governance is a system, right? It's a system. This system say in every company, in every country, this system say here, in here, they must have set up a lot of committee. In corporate governance, normally we say 3 committee members must be set up. The first one, Michael, I hope that this one can help you. Remuneration committee. The salary wise. You cannot set your own. Is it clear? Understand? If you want to complain to, and they are not your friends. Sometimes they are your enemies. Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, other than this, the system in corporate governance, right, say you must have at least 3 committees in your NED functions. The first one is the remuneration committee. The next one is, have you heard before? Audit committee. As well as the last one.
Nomination.
Very good. Remember? Yeah. We share a common language.
Oh, yeah.
Nomination. All right. Are you clear? Yeah. So do you have any questions, Michael? Yeah, they set the salary from that. That's why they cannot say, they cannot decide. Sometimes they cannot complain, like this.
Yes, sir. I understand, but what I wanted to know is how did they get the NEDs? The company, how did they get their NEDs?
Okay, good.
Who appoint the NEDs for the
So
company?
that's why now, here, right, the functions of remuneration committee, right? Just now you asked me who appoint them. You cannot have only one member here. You can be 6. You can be 5. At least 3. At least 3. Okay. So now, this one is the nominating committee. Is it clear? Okay. My question is who appoint them? Who appoint them? Who selected next successor for, let's say, CFO, CEO? What do you think? Nomination. Chairman resign or pass away. Who appoint? Who select for the pool of candidates? Nomination. They are they powerful? Yes. So that's why they are able to control them. Good questions.
Some organization, the auditors, either independent auditor or non-independent auditor, also can be part of a board of directors, right?
Auditors. What do you think?
Normally,
It can be internal
because,
auditors or
External.
auditors.
no, because if you're on the board, you're probably in the executive. You're not in the audit. Because audit check the executive. So you won't be on the board.
They cannot be in the board. Let me
Unless you
clear
get
your
transferred.
doubts. Let me clear your doubts, okay? Yeah, you can give me the chance.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Okay, all right. Now, are you clear now? You ready? Copy down, yeah? This one is very important, yeah? Okay, good. Okay, now, finally, I want to tell you one thing. Now, who set the KPI? As an example, the firm must be successful in China market. KPI. The firm shall be successful in the product A 5 years after. Yeah, to become market leader 10 years after. If they achieve, they get a good reward, right? What's the KPI? No KPI, as I told you, key performance indicator or the index. What do you think? Yeah, who set the performance indicators to that?
Remuneration committee.
Now, what do you think? You say nomination.
Remuneration committee.
Remuneration committee, okay. What about here? The next one. Yeah. So any idea? Michael, any idea? Yeah, this is brainstorming, The brainstorming, I like these sessions. Yeah, and then you can learn a lot. Come on, good.
Second one, audit committee.
Audit committee. My friend?
Third one.
The third one. All right. What about here? Very quiet. Can ED set this up?
Because it is owner. It's normally it is own the.
Sometimes no, not necessary. Not necessary. My boss, CFO, is external. Yeah, it's external body. Not necessary. Okay. So who set the achievement to them? Very important. Very important. Not here, not here, not here, but
Board.
board. Very good. Board. Board. That's why we have this in corporate governance. In corporate governance, the role of the board, the role of the board. Who's the KPI? For ED, the answer is 1, 2. They must sit down. That's why they must have the board meeting. Is it clear? Board meeting. Board meeting is that normally quarterly. Yeah, it's arranged quarterly. Every 3 months, they must meet together to decide what should be achieved. Sometimes they have an EXCO meeting also. Have you heard before EXCO? EXCO is only. EXCO is an executive committee. But we can talk about board meeting. It's paramount. Paramount is that paramount, am I right? Yeah, it's sky high, right? Good. That's why you have to know that. Who's the KPI? Yes. All directors. Because of what? Because of this concept in our company laws, company act, how governance, we call what? This concept is very, very, very important in these corporations. Yeah, in this corporate world. We call joint responsibly. You know joint? Yep, the share, the responsibility. Let's say, for example, good. CEO failed in the project. Who must be responsible? Only CEO is fired sometimes? No, no. All members. Corporation collapse. I think that you know collapse, right? Let's say Musk today. I told you Musk is dying. Who must be responsible? Only CEO? No. The board members, including non-executive. Is it clear? Yeah. So that's why you have to know. Are you all right? So who shall we deal? Let's say for example, I think that you know Enron case, right? You know Enron case, several people very famous, past 10 years. The Enron case, WorldCom, collapsed in the US. So CEO Jill, they should be due also. So yeah, that's why I share with you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, before I answer your questions, yeah, I share with you. If you can, somebody asks you to join here, say no, no way. You know reason why?
You take all the blame.
Yes, take all the blames. And then you are not managing the firm every day. You pay low or high?
Low.
Low. You want to be a CEO. You want to become a CEO. No, right? That's why look for accountant, normally you got for accountant, right? So we have to understand that some firms might invite you to become audit committee members. But a lot of guys, my friend told me that no way, because take all the blames. If they do something fail, you have to share their fate also. That you are due also. Be very, very careful. You cannot say that, no, I don't know. You are appointed to the board. You must know that this is your responsibility. Is it clear? Don't take sometimes. Is it clear? Right. So any questions? Yeah.
What is the main responsibility for NED and NEC?
Responsibility is that, now, quite simple. Let's have an example. This is the boardroom, yeah. Boardroom, right? And then, okay, I think that a lot of them, excluding you and me, we are executive. We are NED here. Those of all of you, besides us, right? You are ED. Let's say this is board meeting, assuming that this is board meeting, right? Okay, now, you come up with what? You know ideas, right? How you execute your power to achieve maybe the visions of the company in the future. You come up with a new product, research, you want to develop your product, the new car. Is that right? Yep. And then you burn money, you have no money from them. Okay? And then you proposed to us. We are NED. We are NED. So once we have those minutes or those information in our hand. So you got what do you think? We have to challenge that. We will challenge you all, right? You see how you say this would be successful in 5 years' time. Is it here? Yeah? And then we have a debate, very challenging one. You say, oh yeah, so based on the projection, okay, so firms, okay, profit will be cash flow can increase, But you have to know that if we say, you get me, say, yes, no problem, we approve, right? So that's why this decision is jointly respond. If this project fail, will you feel only because you propose, right? No, we have to share the failure. Is that all right? Understand?
So yeah. NED, they just share their views.
Share their views.
Ideas.
But
they don't finalize the.
They have to finalize.
They have to finalize.
That's why they must have a lot of sources of information to finalize, to come up with a conclusion whether this project can run in the future.
But you can mitigate that. Let's say if they propose all this grand scheme and all that, and then you shoot it down, right? You say no, I don't think it's workable because this.
Yes.
Then, but the majority approves. But at least your view is merited.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to understand that in the board. That's why now I answer the questions. Yeah. That's why see, normally in the corporations in UK, corporate governance arrangements say there shall be equity in numbers. Equity in numbers means that now, in order to, let's say for example, you have here more than 10, right? We have only 2, right? Yeah. If we want to vote, of course, ED will sure win. Agree? Yeah. So that's why, in order to challenge you, this and this must be equal. Let's say you say, I want to employ only 2. This must be 2 or 3 or 1. To challenge that. At least 2. And then here must be 1. NE. So that's for NE. 3, 2 plus 1 can be enough to challenge. Is it here? Let's say for example you say you want to hire more. 6, right? This must be 2 or 6. 6 plus 1.
See the local Bursa guidelines I understand. It's
2/3.
1/3.
1/3.
1/3 is non-executive. Minimum 2 non-executive.
Yeah.
Minimum
so
2
not powerful.
and 1/3. That's not powerful.
Yeah. Not adequate.
They're just like
show face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a pawn. In fact, I look at some of the companies. You look at the non-executive, can count them.
Yeah. I tell you, very easy. Yeah. They just want money.
The intention is good, but execution is bad.
But in Malaysia, this is a little difference. As I told you just now, 2, 2, 1, 6, 6, 1, or 3, 3, 1, right? Those must be functioned very, very adequately in UK, in Australia, even in Singapore. Singapore is equal.
Oh, is it? Huh?
Yes, I know. Equal power. Equal power. All right. So that's why if you want to work in those countries, you have to be very, very serious. So here, not in Malaysia. Malaysia is that Thailand, bring one. Okay. So Thailand, no such thing. Okay, especially in the Western nations. My turn. Clear? Okay. Good.
Also, if this 6 executive, like if the ED is always the minority, don't you think the 2 of them will be imposing things on them? Because always they will lose. If they bring out something and these people don't want it, you just brush it off and they impose their own thing on them.
Yeah.
And they are not on the food, you understand? The ED, they are on the food and they know what's happening there. But you are there just telling us to do this. Is there no high risk for choosing more NED and this more than
yes,
ED?
Very good. So that's why you have to know. The reason why we must have the knowledge pertaining to corporate governance is because we want to know that shareholders are always bullied by ED in the past. Shareholders are always bullied by ED. So that's why ED must be controlled or governed, right? Who must control them? They are the one. Is it here? So of course now, as you, as example, you are shareholders, you believe whom? If you can choose ED or NED, NED, am I right? So that's why this is nature, Michael. You cannot say, yeah, we are full. You know, we just want to do something, but you reject my proposal. No such thing. Yeah. So that's why you have to be work harder. Yeah. Talent. You have to be talented, knowledgeable enough. If you are okay, you will say agree.
Yeah, because these things happen in real life. Understand? Where I'm working, where I was working, go for later. Sometimes you just go and do all the research and everything. You know that this thing will work seriously, and you take it there and they said no. At the end of the day, the company will suffer, and you have to also account for it. And the ED, sometimes you have to say, why did we fail? I told you this, and they are no. You understand? Sometimes there's conflict.
Yes,
that's why.
Now, in the viewpoint of shareholders, the right to hear these terms because conflict. You know, a lot of dispute. Yeah. Because no dispute, which means that my money is gone easily. My money is burned easily, am I right? So that's why they must have a challenging dispute, debate, or conflict. Agree? You know, if there is no conflict at all, which means that the decision is made very happily, unchanging, and then who must share this space? Okay, shareholders, you know. Is that right? Yeah, so that's why you should know. This is in the Western trends today. Yeah, it's very important to the West. In Malaysia, we are going. Yeah, we are heading to that point. All right, so we are strengthening right now corporate governance. Yes, again, yeah. So 1/3, I think that they may change a few years after. All right, yeah, 1/3 as I know. Yeah. Okay. So now your questions, yeah. Your questions say external auditors, internal auditors, right? Good. There it is here. Now, just now you know, remuneration committees members set the package for that. Now, we talk about here. Audit committee. I think that you know, yeah, the role of remuneration committee. You know, right? Okay. And then what about audit committee? Okay. Now, audit committee. Just now we have remuneration. We have audit committee. Okay, good. Quite interesting, this topic, audit committee. Now, during the board meeting, they always release what? Good result, right? Even this is very poor, but you will turn it. Yeah, you will beautifully craft the words. You say, yeah, performance is good. But do you think that they would only believe and then no challenge at all? No, right? So that's why they must rely on the information, the truth of information, right? Good. Now, so like this. Yeah, so here, they must have the truth of information, right? The information is from
audit.
Yes, from audit. That's why you should know that audit committees must set up
Risk management.
risk management. Now this is the proper function. Is it clear? Risk management committee something like this way. Have you heard before? Internal audit, the
That's from the company itself.
very good. But they are quite independent. Which means that because they should report to INED. Is that right? The functions from that is like this, is that. Now, actually, I'm here also today. I normally collected. Now you see, CFO, CEO, we supervise a lot of managers, am I right? Head of department, let's say R&D, marketing, sales, finance, HR. Good. Every day, they face a problem sometimes. All right? Yep. And then they might have a risk in their operations. Is it clear? Let's say no money and then understaff, overstaff, you know. Marketing is that the failure in the new product. R&D is that no funding for the new product. You have the risk. Every department will have the risk, I can tell you. Risk management committee is that they will ask, have you heard before? Chief Risk Officer. Is it clear? To collect information, to compile, to get the risk information from them. That's why they have to talk about. They have to share the risk info. The risk info to them. To see they compile in a master list we call risk register. Yeah, and then they come up with we'll make all the risk information, right? Compiling in one document or master list we call risk register. This is very important and powerful. Now, internal auditors come over to knock the door. Hey, I want your risk register. I want to know every department what risk profile is there. And then what do we do? Verify. After that?
Give some advice or
okay, advice. After that?
rectify.
Verify. Advice, and then
they report back to the report
to them. Good. After that, monitor. Monitor is that they have to know that internal auditors must know that have you all solved your problem. That's why they will know everything of what you have done to the firm. You see, channel it back. That's why you have to know internal auditors can be considered a policeman. Is it clear? Yeah. So if unluckily you are audited by them, be nice to them. You know, they will check what normally the document. Yeah, you say, yeah, you have this risk, right? I want to see your document, whether you already follow the policy, procedure, black and white. Yeah. So then we know.
So nobody controls the internal audit department.
Very
They are
good.
controlled by themselves.
Yes, they will have an internal audit report back to them. They will review. You know, they will decide, hey, this risk is sky high. Come, check it again whether they have resolved the problem.
Can they be manipulated?
Come on.
Internal auditors, can they be manipulated?
Yep.
Can they be manipulated?
Can they manipulate?
No, can they be
Can they be
manipulated?
manipulated?
Manipulated.
Or
Can
can
you
Can they?
it be manipulated?
Yeah.
Because, as I told you, now, so that's why internal auditors shall be unfriendly with them. Unfriendly is that because they have to stay independent. So yeah, so that's why it's not easy. It's not easy because they have the boss here. They would not report to CFO. They would not report to CEO. Their boss is here. Is that all right? So that's why now a lot of firms, right? They know that sometimes. So in human being, we know that because paying money and then hoping that they can manipulate the result. Am I right? Very good. But now a lot of firms today, they are very clever. They know the way that using the money can be everything. Everything will be easy. That's why they outsource. Outsource? Have you heard before outsource? Yes, you just outsource these functions to the third party. Can you just pay easily the outsource vendor? No, isn't it? Is that right? Here's an example now. Internal auditors, as you know that internal auditors are the employees, right? But some companies that know because of this issue, they outsource. The outsource is that you would not corrupt easily to them. My firm is like this way. Firms, NED say outsource. Outsource is that, come on, my God, I have to answer it. I have to be answerable. I cannot say, hey, friend, okay, don't kill me, short lah. We cannot. We have to show respect to them because why? Professional.
If we outsource the employee from,
we can choose.
Yeah.
The firms can choose. Can choose this to be outsourced or to be employed.
The officers of internal audit department, if they are outsourced by some other company.
Yes.
So it's something like an external auditing.
No,
it's not.
We won't call them as external auditors, no.
Because they are not from the company itself. They are from outside.
That's why I think that this point of view, you may feel a little bit confused, So let me clear it up, yeah. Okay. So please, we cannot use these terms. We cannot use these terms to external auditors to describe that. External auditors are professional terms. The professional term is that they have another party to control that. There are external auditors. We have internal auditors, we have external auditors. So they are not the same. Good. Now, internal auditors, I think that you know, right? Okay, good. We talk about external auditors. Now here come with external auditors. Now, so good. What do you think? External auditors, the role of external auditors. Can you describe it? For understanding.
Their role more or less similar like internal department, but they are uncontrollable. It's a very independent or transparent.
Do you mean that external auditors are the staff of the company?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Not necessary or compulsory.
Usually, big audit firms.
Usually or compulsory. They cannot be the employees. Compulsory.
Yeah, they're not.
They are not employees of the firm. I tell you, this is very important message. So yeah, because they want to stay independent also. Okay, can I know the role of external auditors? I think that you can help me.
Okay, the key difference between internal and external.
Yes, internal, external, yes.
External, their main focus is on the truth and fairness of the figures in the account.
Transparency.
Yes, transparency in financial statements.
That means if they say fixed asset is 10 million, they must make sure it's 10 million.
Yes, KOC. No, so they are not employees.
I don't think they will extend to like wastage and all this. It's just an extra.
That's
not the main objective.
The wastage,
yeah.
Yeah. Now, very simple now. Okay, I will let you know. I will ask you a lot of questions later. That is, audit committees cannot only rely on internal auditors sometimes. Because internal auditors will only check what? The operational issue. The operational issue, interconnected. What I say is that the management, right? And the issue. And what about here? Audit committee must know that in order to report to shareholders, the shareholders cannot understand the function here, am I right? Because there's a gap. That's why I had to know that. So not necessary. Shareholders will become directors. That's why you should know that here, this must be cut. We know that, I don't know whether you know, in our company laws, Company Act 65 already told us. Yeah? The number in Malaysia, You know Berhad? I think that for foreigners, right? That's in Michael, right? You do know. For Malaysian, what is meant by heart? Heart. Yeah? Heart. 咩意思啊 ？Limit. What's called limit, right? Limit, right? What limits heart? What limits? Their responsibility, their liability. Unlimited. Unlimited, which means that yep, the control and ownership are separated. Not separated? So here, separated is that you see, you have to know that they cannot join all together, all right? Because so if you have this, I tell you the firms may have unnecessary problem. Nepotism. Agree? Okay, I won't tell you about this one because this is under your committee acts. Okay, anyway, committee now. What the committee must report to shareholders, right? Understand? Remuneration committee, nomination committee, they would not be contactable to them, but audit committee. Is it clear? Because audit is responsible for just now, as Sugu saying, auditors must check thoroughly the transparency, the level of transparency in the financial statement. Who prepares financial statement? Who prepares financial statement?
CFO.
Very good. Approve financial statement. It's all right. How many financial statements we have normally?
Quarterly, monthly.
Oh no. What elements shall be inside the financial statement? The corporate statement. Income
Expenses.
statement. You know, income statement, P&L, profit and loss. Balance sheet. Today we call statement of financial position, something. Statement of financial position. Position. Is it clear? Number 3, this is very important for shareholders. They want to know how healthy was the company last year, right? Profit is that income statement. They can check. If they want to know that whether the company has money to run the operation in the future, right? Balance sheet. If they want to know how directors here run their money, run their funds, right? Look at cash flow statement. Clear? And then the next one is statement of changes in equity. Yes, equity. Yeah, very good. You got the last one is accounting note, right?
The
Note
notes.
of financial statement. Yes. Anyway, just copy down 5 of them. They are very important to shareholders. Shareholders may view them before the AGM. You know AGM? Annual General. There's a meeting between whom? Shareholders as well as the board to discuss. All right, how good was the company last financial year? So that's why this must be checked. Financial statement prepared by CFO, not prepared but approved, prepared by me, accountant. Clear? CFO approved, no problem. CFO will send it to external auditors to check it out. That's why employees, they cannot be employees. They cannot be employees, please. So yeah. This external auditors will check it out. That's an example as you guys saying. You say in your land, okay, let's say in your fixed asset, you may have 10 billion. They must verify, is there any 10 billion? You say you have 50 bungalow, they will check it out. Is there any 50? Is right? They will check very thoroughly from the agency. Is it right? Document wise, All right, when you bought it, their depreciation, they will check everything. And then finally, as an auditors will, yes, we approve the account, then back to the equity.
So they don't have any links between internal and external audits.
No,
They do their
normally
own
no.
business, and the internal will do their own business.
Yeah, very good message. Is that this normally, I say normally in general, right? External auditors would not discuss with internal auditors. They should stay independent. Is it clear? Yeah. In financial part, right? Yeah, Yoga, when we talk about financial part, it's like this way. We talk about internal control. Yeah, they have to discuss. Agree? Yeah. When we talk about internal control, I don't think that
It's easier to tally between both of the audits.
Yeah.
Tally the calculation.
Yeah. The reason because external auditors just focus on 5 things. You see the difference? External auditors just focus on the financial part. Financial part only. No operation. That's why they would not meet them. Is it clear? But what about here? They're in charge of what? Operation, right? That's why they're in charge of operation. They look at operational issues. Is it clear? Yeah? For most of you, because you are not in finance department, you may face internal auditors query, but not external auditors questions. Agree? All right? Yeah? Internal auditors may ask you, let's say, so should you are in R&D, right? They will check the process. How many products have been launched successfully? How many is still in the trial run? Trial run, you have trial run, right? I know. That's trial run. And then you may have the seed of the idea. They will check it out, the document. Correct, isn't it? That's why you face the questions. Not here. You will not deal with them.
The internal audit department is more familiar with the
operation. Not familiar is that their job is to check, monitor the operational issues. Clear or not? Do you know the proper functions here? Is that right? Okay. All right. Very good. Any questions at all?
The external is also a government, also a corporate body.
Yeah. No. External auditors is not the employees, as I say. Yeah, it's external body. External body, which means that they are not inside the.
Yeah, but it's appointed by the corporate, right?
Appointed by whom?
Corporate, the company.
Can they employed by ED? Can external auditors be employed by ED?
No.
Cannot, right? They shall report to whom?
So,
Audit committee.
NED can say, I want to appoint this, I want to appoint that, I want to appoint Z, D, E, but they cannot say anything. Are you okay? Is that right? Yeah, they can propose. You know, propose and decide are 2 different things. They can propose, but who make the final decisions? And audit committee.
But on the external audit, sometimes the company doesn't even know the firm that's coming to audit them. Like where I'm working from, a good mind, for example.
Okay.
I was like, you are there, they will bring someone, you think he's working with you, not knowing he's an external auditor. Sometimes they don't even review themselves. Understand? They just come and they work with you as a new employee, not knowing he's an auditor.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are there, they like arrange your files. These people are coming, they bring them from South Africa. So you cannot manipulate them. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't know where they are from. You just come and they work and go away.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Because today is that we have a lot of very famous external auditors. I heard before now, EY, Ernst & Young. All right. Okay. So I think that some of you may know that we have Big 4 or Big 3 or Big 5.
It used to be
Last time is Big
6, big, now it's shrunk already.
Shortlisted, right?
Yeah.
So we have only
Big 4.
Big 4 only, Big 4 only, Big 4 only, So Ernst & Young, they're international professional firm, right? Ernst & Young, KPMG,
PricewaterhouseCoopers,
PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC,
Deloitte.
Yeah, in Malaysia, we call it passing chat. Right? So we have 4 major international auditors. So yeah, so that's why sometimes you may face the people, from maybe from China, from UK, where they cannot share the understanding from you. Okay, it's like this way. Is that right? Okay, now we have a break. Yeah. Okay, so and then just come to here 10 minutes after. Thank you. I hope that this can help you. Yeah. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. So that's why I can share. Don't feel so shy. Thank you.
Not that interesting, but you make it.
Okay, thank you. Learn something, eh? Yes, come. How do you get it? Oh, okay. Okay. When they are here, I know. Okay. There's not the source, right? There's the source of employment. Okay, good. The first of all is that that's a example. Brand new company. Brand new is the company. You don't have any source, right? You can ask the HR consultancy. Let's say in Malaysia we have a career services, job stream, report job stream. Yeah, good. Okay, those what can help you out. Pay money. In their service, I have mentioned this point later. Have you heard before? Moving by this stage. This is such an engine. Only for top management. That's an example you ask for candidates because that's an example, so you must ask the people who strong in auditing, right? Because in auditing, right? Yet you ask them to help you. I want the people who are skillful in auditing, accounting, finance, that they can help.
But are you asking how to appoint this or who will appoint this?
Okay. Conflict of interest. Very good.
So I want to know, because we are seeing this people, you want to come to people, business. I want to clear everything about interest. That's why I want to know the source of this people. You understand?
I already highlighted something. If you want to know more. Yeah. Good job. Okay, to stay independent. Yes. Stock exchange. Yeah, stock exchange, and then we have the regulatory partners, especially our central bank.
So they manage and control and direct the company.
They will check randomly.
They are also like one of the auditors.
Oh, yeah, they will. Yes, actually, so this is true. Okay, now the questions. Yeah, will be answer. Yeah. Now you see. To be independent, right? To be independent, right? You have to ask yourself whether you was employee before last 5 years. Right? So that's why directors ED cannot recommend. Just an example, last 10 years, or the last 2 years you was you resign, alright, retire. So and then a few years back you want to join the NED, you independent. No. But only 5 years after. You have a grace period. That's why who set this thing requirement? Yep. Yeah, so which means that if you was employee last 5 years, you are not independent. You are not independent. This is an example, you are manager. Yeah, 2 years before you resign, right? You rejoin the firm, and then the job the firm asks you to become NED, you are not independent. Because
we are dependent by
oh yes, independent on ED because you have the relationship with the strong connection is you can
maybe because of we have less experience, we have a gap for 5 years, so we are away from that kind of profession.
Oh, no such thing. It's not because of this reason. Because you are very familiar with the operation. You know what I mean? Independence. Independence is that. Let's take an example. I don't know you. Of course, I am independence from you. I have to check every inside out from you. This is what shareholders want. If I understand the operation, then you can skip. Yeah, because skip some ways, you see. All right, and then because I know the movie, and then we can cut it all together. Right? Isn't it? This is what shareholders would not want to see this happen.
So you mean to say that, for example, I was appointed before 5 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was appointed in 5 years.
Yeah.
Some company.
Yes.
For example, Deloitte.
Yeah.
Just an example. And then you have a company called Info.
Okay.
So I was an NED there. And then in 5 years, for example, like after 3 years, you appoint me as an NED of your company. So I was taking for 3 years. But now I will be a dependent on the ED after 3 years because I have some information about that company. So I don't want to.
That's right. This is allowed. Yes, you cannot.
Important principles or important agendas of the company. That's why they can be dependent after 5 years.
Like this way, yes, some of it, but you have to know that to be a businessman, to be a professional, right? Confidently must be. Obviously, is that no matter you work 10 years, past year, or you 1 year or 6 months before, with the firm, you cannot give the information to the consumer. This is allowed. You know, so because now this is not with regard to this is about ethics. Okay, yeah. So that's why now your answer we hear that employees in front of us because ED can propose.
Yeah, you're right.
You propose that and then cross the position this is you
already
share.
Yeah,
You also have the equity right, and then we are connected. Right? This is example now, we are suppliers. Right? And then you hold a share for another firm, and then you see. Right? This is not bad. Okay? I will share this one to you. I hope that all this is important.
Sorry, I know you need a break. Okay, this was there was here golden parachute.
Yes, golden parachute.
And I understood. I wanted to ask, but the things were going silent. Okay, so you mean the top management?
Yeah.
They can use the golden parachute when they are fired in order to take some remuneration. It's like a pension, you can say. So then they can survive for a bit period of time until they get another job.
Yes.
So you need to say the golden parachute. They are taking
not too much.
So is it fixed before they are appointed?
Of course. Of course not. This is somebody else to start. Right, and then I say, oh my goodness. Because you want to resign, because you may have a very bad future, right? And then I suddenly ask you to join. And then, of course, you will have to forego the benefit in the future. Join me, isn't it? And then you may say, okay, what if I fired for yeah, because we know directors are contract staff. Contract, you know that. I can simply fire you.
And it's easily not appointed later.
Yeah, so that's what we are afraid of this.
Part of their goodwill.
Very good.
Should be destroyed.
Yeah. Because of goodwill to be destroyed, we tarnish, and then we ask for it's very, very
You give example, some nice examples.
Well, example, yes, we have a lot to tell you. You look at what happened in the year of 2008 in the US.
But overlap,
What I got a Citibank, look at Citibank, 2008 Citibank, you look at GM, General Motors, you look at Ford, a lot of times I remember. And then, what is a lot of investment bank. Princeton? Yeah, yes.
That's a university.
No, that's the investment bank. So, just look at what happened. The CEO in the year of 2000, they asked for how much of bonus because
So
they
actually, until this level can be appointed, can be allowed for parachute.
Yes.
The down like
Cannot.
only MD CEO.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And then the firm was close to collapse. They asked for golden parachute. They hit the failure overnight. So that's why Obama, so US. Why? You all ask for more. You make the first scene. Yeah, that's why. Because now this is signed, this was signed before the appointment, as you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the contract. You cannot. So that's why Obama said, okay. Note to financial statement. Okay. Income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, 我肯定兩個啊。你點樣樣去做嘅？咩？即係譬如話，你嘅 revenue 係咪？你 revenue 即係 revenue。Sales. This is example service. Service. 點樣計嘅？ Okay, how do you calculate the revenue for service? Deposit is a service. Alright, that's why you cannot count orders in the sales. That's why you have to mention in the note here. Capex is in your financial. I will let you know later because you are not so strong. Yeah, but in general, of course, because I'm not exposed to this, I say this issue yes every month. Because I contact with external auditors, internal auditors, my job is here. Risk management.
How are you?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Yes. Anything?
Yeah, we can't see you. I think the camera is blocked.
Camera is blocked. Agree?
Yeah, the
Oh,
actually blocking the two.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. It's a break.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, can. Thank you.
Yeah. Can tell me Joe.
Okay.
That's it. Why are you pushing back?
So, see, how big is the point? Just have to be, I think, shareholders have to say so.
Sorry, I had to. Okay. Your question is?
Let's say they appoint you as a nomination committee. Yeah, I'm actually in class. Maybe, I don't know, maybe try calling her handphone. Sorry. So you and I
Yes.
and subsequent, or maybe is it at 3 years, 3 years?
This is that if you want to reappoint, you have to get.
Because every 3 years you have to read. So I get a shareholder's approval to approve.
Yes.
I see.
But if you are newly appointed, you really need that approval. So especially for
Oh, yeah, newly appointed the next AGM, they will. I see.
okay, this is example, you have NED cannot become independent because serving the firm more than 9 years. Because we have the rule in government that if you serve the firm more than 9 years, you will no longer to be independent. 9 years.
Yes, you will be a non-independent,
very good,
non-executive director.
NINE.
Yeah. But after a time frame, then you become independent. You must. But there is a time frame.
From the year, let's see here, 9 years, right? You want to become NED, right? Yes. This is INE, but you have to serve, for less than 5 years. And then you have a lot of criteria.
Yeah, a lot of criteria. So you cannot be supplier, cannot be employee, cannot be
former employee.
Okay. Former employee, but then the time frame.
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, so that's what
end of the day, they want to make sure you have no connection with management.
Yes.
That's the whole idea.
That is the whole idea. Because they stay here. Yeah. More than 9 years and then they are NIE.
We need to check that we and we are
Can you?
No.
No.
So the brothers are
I thought they maybe just mine.
yeah, they'll find this because they have this Can you holding?
Oh, can you?
Can you holding?
Can you? Yeah, I know.
Can.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are minority shareholders here.
Am I?
Minority shareholders. But these are majority. So these all brothers, the C brothers. Fine. So go to the court. Say, okay, we dissolve this, liquidate this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They appoint KPMG. KPMG. And to liquidate KPMG corporate services. So they say, then they call, how do you want the thing to be liquidated? The main thing they have, the only thing they have is that percentage shareholding here, the rest, that's the main jewel. That's it. And you want to distribute in the form of species or money. So there are two groups. One is
two groups, of course.
One is 48%.
Yes.
52%. Okay. The 48% say they want the shares. Okay. 52% they want money. So this one will carry through. Okay. After you say okay, so they have to find buyers. So this guy who represents here, two brothers, he set up a company to bid for.
I see like this.
To bid for the shares. Yeah. Okay. And then, but he got money in deep pockets because you know what? They have got this guy's rival by the name of Ken One. They also made a war. So they won. After they won, now all the brothers united to fight against them. Ken One, they got about 60%. So they want to buy out the balance. And their share price is about 3.05 today. Yeah. But they have agreed to buy at 3.30. But you know what that means? They are dominating the management. They are doing this share price was agreed upon more than a year ago. More than 1 year. So the share price cannot go beyond 3.30. But one time it went to 3.45, 3.46. But the thing is, you see what they do. Yeah. So they are not giving dividends. So each time the share price go up, so they will suppress it, keep controlling. So and then what happened was 1 day before they made the offer, 1 day before, one day only, before, what they did was their Ken One COO. No, Ken One, the main guy, right? He resigned. He resigned, right? He resigned, and then he joined venture with EPF. EPF to make this bid at 330. You see, because he paid for money. Okay. So the reason why he resigned is because he wants to show that he can vote. So when they can vote, can vote. To pass the resolution. So now the directors they together. Last time they finding each other. So very interesting. Yeah, actually. I remember I wanted chocolate products.
I also do it seriously. I don't know that I'm good at pressure. When there's pressure, I would get work done.
They're interested now they're controlling
I was saying like that, I was like, yeah, so you did this in the first week. When they give you assignment, you don't do it. You wait for like 1 week, 2 weeks. When they get you, just start it. Like, you know, I read better under pressure. When like they still this more, yeah, that's when I read better. But then we were gathering information and listening around. I thought it
goes to the true value. You see, the thing is, you don't pay dividends on the value of the company. Big was big. So
I want to ask them,
they want to buy
example.
song.
I want to try because I have
buy and then get dividends. Yes. One lump sum.
Very bad on IT, seriously. Yeah, actually, because when I flip, I'm like, no, this guy knows what I'm trying to do. I want to see them, I want to see them and see if I can try doing something. Well, they want me down here. I had this one of my things. Yeah, I'll ask
Yeah. So I want to show them. Because 6 and 7 spend 18 because we have some pass up for how we don't have the body. Again, then it's for this finance. This one is another one is on the 6 and 7.
Okay.
Then this one, when we get them the strategic, then another one would be 13 or something another week later.
Yeah. Oh, you want one because of that?
Yes.
But no, baby, this one. Okay, when did this assignment?
30, 31st. But final exam, no, sorry, final exam 30, 31st. The assignment is on 6 and 7.
Oh, the assignment also, right? They also
Exactly. That's why now I'm going to change. You know what I mean? So
exam.
Assignment.
Okay.
Plus,
Booklet, go home and do.
oh, to be passed on that. Okay. Then they have the classes for
the strategic management 30, 33. Then on 6 and 7, you have to pass your assignment for finance.
Like this. So now, I don't know when the question is. So we start with one by one. We collect the question to say,
Booklet.
and then submit the page. So now, when you attend the 30, just listen.
No. Yeah.
What is the difference with that?
The one you can maybe 13. So you see, you only left 1 week to do your finance assignment because of 6 and 7. You think we all will do it in advance? Normally we will try to do the 1 week. But the time is not so for your another semester. 2 subjects. 6 assignment, certain exam also.
But it's a team, I always input.
You think you can do it?
Possibly.
You see, I check the timetable. No matter how much we do, still drag the last final thesis. So we have to modify one. You see, I try to finish.
I build the car.
Maybe do like that. So you see, you're waiting.
So I put some money. You have to do it. I put a I can put
I don't really know what to do this one before the exam.
For sure.
No. Never mind. I just want to ask you one.
Our selfie.
You are nice customers, right? That communication. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm on the.
Yeah, I can see you. I guess oh my head.
And hopes.
A castle. But to go. Yes, but I want to look at you. I was getting your lesson for you. Let me see later. Yes, are you there? Okay, I guess. Okay, yes, you don't have to. Yes, you have the Uber channel. I don't have the Uber channel. So I was telling you that. I was telling you yes, I watch a lot of. I don't know. I didn't the Hollywood one. The movies. You know why I like them? when you commit against them, the next thing it's doctor. They don't have time for you.
Oh, you're chilling the class.
What class?
You know why? Because I'm
The
flying
first of this month.
on the end of this month. And I'll be coming back after 10.
So why do I don't know anything about the what you
No, I
decide.
can practically attend that.
Trust me, trust me. Trust me.
Before, you know, I can.
Project management. That's what he said. Another lesson and assignment. Then
But they were next to the end of that. Yeah,
after the
next to
so they didn't never
This one grade was very good. No anything to read, you understand? No,
yeah, it's good. What I was saying is that instead of putting and having Saturday and Sunday, put on each week one class, like it was before.
That's
Like yoga said. I agree with you. Last time
Now I tend to agree.
He said that when you come today,
for example, this week Saturday, another week also Saturday or Saturday.
there is no possible time after Singapore.
It's not an actual birthday, it's an officially right.
He's saying it to help him, because he's traveling, right?
No, that's suggestion.
Seriously.
That's a just
Seriously,
suggestion
I
from
love
NED,
this.
you know,
Sunday, Sunday,
LED to ED.
I don't need to come here. Because when you finish, you have all the materials to start at home for very long.
Do you agree with the
Okay,
NED?
welcome back. Now, I open the floor. Open the floor. Right now, is there any questions linked to just now the structure of the corporation?
So far, so good.
Yeah? Any questions? Yeah? Any doubts you want to clear up? You're welcome always.
May I know whether there will be a question on corporate governance?
Yes, you have the questions, not only one, but 5 questions are relating to corporate governance. I design here. Have you received this one? Yes or no? You have 4 questions.
Assignment?
Yes, because I know that you are not so strong or you are weak in calculation. In this assignment, I design all in explanations. Explanations are needed, but you really need to research. Yeah, research little bit. Okay, so that's why corporate governance is the main topic. Yeah, main topic of what we discussed today. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, I have a question.
That's good.
To let you know more. All right, it might help you to understand our corporate world, how we function. Okay? My questions, yeah? The first one. Have you heard before the name of vice president?
Yes. VP.
Who is vice president?
Just advisor.
Advisor?
IKEA.
Okay, you guess. Vice president.
Because
one of my friends
who was
Why?
each is busy. Each is busy vice president. Advice.
Oh, advising role. Okay. Other than this, who is vice president?
The one who advised the president.
The one who advised the president
He's the backup.
is the answer. True, of course.
He steps in when the president is not around.
Huh?
Yeah.
He steps in when the president is not around. He takes in charge when the president is not around.
He is the second guy.
Substitute.
Substitute.
Second gentleman.
Secondary one. Okay. Now, the answer is like this. Vice presidents, these terms stem from the US business environment. Vice presidents, of course, now, I have to let you to know. Vice president actually is, yes, come on.
Your projector is off.
Oh,
I think they can see it.
I think
It's off.
just now.
Oh, off already, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you accidentally.
All right, thank you, thank you. Is it here? All right. Now, test yourself here. Remember the owners we call ordinary shareholders. And then they invest to the corporation, they vote. The board, right?
Yes.
Who shall be here?
3 people.
Yeah, 3 people. And then?
Anything? Non-executive.
Okay. Anything shall be?
Executive director.
Remember?
Independent.
If the guy is not independent, what will happen?
You take the direction from the ED.
Yes.
Yes, they take the positions as executive, isn't it?
Yeah.
They share the common understanding, they can win the firms. Agree? That's why independence is very, 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 very important for NED. But what is independence? Now, before, okay, the next question is that how is this guy to be independent? In every country, the corporate governance arrangement will be different little bit. But we follow UK normally because we are Commonwealth country, am I right? Okay, we follow UK corporate governance arrangement. Okay, now in UK, we normally say UK corporate governance code 2012. This code, you have to know, this code is not the law, it's not the act. This is not the law. This is not the act. Which means that the firm can arrange the governance system by their own. But you have to know that this is not the law, right? As I told you, this serves as what, you know? Not the law, but this serves as the best. Yes, very good. What is meant by best practice? Remember is that this is a guideline. Am I right? You can choose, but you are encouraged to follow. If you are not following, you do not follow, somebody may question you. Why you wouldn't follow? Clear? Shareholders may challenge directors, hey, the code says this. You must do this. Is it clear? That's why corporate governance code pass the responsibility to shareholders. Clear? To challenge directors. Ask them to do this, that, ABC. 1, 2, 3. It's all right. So that's why this is we call best practice. Best practice is that this is the concept we call compliance, comply or explain. Comply, you can choose to comply. If you won't comply, you can explain to shareholders. But please, you cannot explain. You won't do this forever. Am I right? Let's say, for example, you fail to do. Let's say, for example, just now, as I say, you have 6 here. You must have 6 here, right? Let's say, for example, one guy here passed away. You have only 5. You must have to follow. You must comply at the end. Is it clear? Yeah. In UK, shareholders are very active, not like Malaysia, because shareholders could be from a lot of institutions. You know, institutions like EPF, like central bank. You know, that's why they are very powerful. You know, not in Malaysia. Malaysia we have a lot of retailers, right? We have individual shareholders.
Malaysia central bank is not powerful.
Sometimes yes, in Malaysia we do.
Najib as the finance minister.
Yeah,
So
sometimes
you can just tell them out you go.
Central bank last time invested in one of the GLC, as I know. Yeah, central bank. Not central bank, Minister of Finance.
Minister of Finance.
Yeah, sorry, Minister of Finance. Okay, anyway, compare and explain. Yeah, compare and explain. Yeah. So now, best practice is that here cannot always explain in AGM or in annual report. Because the code say you have to be balanced, am I right? At the end, you have to fall back to be compliant. Is it clear? Yeah. So this is the essence of governance. You know, cannot always explain in AGM and explain why. Okay, for I think that for non-compliance. Okay, sure.
So how do you explain that again, please?
Sorry.
Which one are the explaining in
compare and explain? Let's for example, you fail in doing this one, am I right? Because 5 here, one passed away. You know, you cannot remain unchanged forever. You have to appoint. Yes, appoint the one to replace. You know, so to comply. Let's say for example, okay, independence. Independence. Let's say for example, one guy is not independent. You have to replace those is independence. Is it clear? So okay, that's why this is very, very important. Okay, after that, you have to know 1, 2, 3, and then here. Shareholders are responsible for directing the board in compliance. Agree? Yeah, because now this is not an act, this is not the law. Shareholders must do their part. All right. So that's why now in UK, is it clear? There are a lot of compliance level. I will tell you a little bit because they are related to your assignment. Yes.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yes.
Could you mind reading for us all those you've written in red, because we can't really see. So if you read it out to us, we can, write it down.
Not the law. Not the law. Corporate governance arrangement or the code, right? Which is not the law, which is not the act. They don't have any legal enforcement. Agree? Clear? The next, this code serves as a best practice. Best practice means This is the best guideline where every public listed company should follow. Yeah, should follow. Clear? Okay, now my questions are, who asked them to follow? Who asked the firms here to follow? Remember?
I think you have to use the black letter.
Yeah.
Black, yeah? Okay.
Because they can't see it.
Yes, I can see. Enforced by stock exchange.
Corporate law.
Yes. In UK, London Stock Exchange. In Malaysia, we have Bursa. Listing requirement. Already talked about this. Every firm, listed company must follow or should follow. Okay. This one, because as what? Listing requirements. Yeah. In Malaysia, listing requirement, you can check it out the website. You can click. I can't remember which icon is that, but I can tell you which is inside the chapter 15. Chapter 15, and check it out. You have chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, listing requirement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But chapter 15 is relating to corporate governance. You can check in the website because some of you might use this to explain in your assignment. Chapter 15. Okay? Chapter 15. Clear or not? So you see, who urge directors to design the board system which functions appropriately, adequately, stock exchange as well as shareholders. Is it clear? Okay, good. Now, once you know this, and then I want to ask you, how many of you actively participate in the annual general meeting? Yeah, which normally held by the corporations. Actively, I say actively participate is that you reject this proposal, you accept this arrangement. Would you say something? No, right? So that's why in UK it's different a little bit. Why? They use shareholders to urge them to do it because in UK normally in UK shareholders always consist of institutional investors. Who are they? Who are they? You can apply this one in your assignment also. Who are they?
Very, very rich investors.
You're very rich investor, but you look at institutions. What is institutions, friend? Okay. This is not rich, right? But institutions. You mean fund? Very good. Fund manager. Have you heard before mutual fund?
With a D, isn't it?
Come on.
Not F-U-N.
F-U-N.
Or F-U-N-D.
Yes, F-U-N-D. Mutual fund. In Malaysia, we know public mutual. CIMB wealth investor. Okay? They are quite powerful because because they do not hold the money. It's for public. That's why they need to manage them very properly. Yeah? Okay, beside this one, who shall be here? Who shall be here?
GLC company.
In Malaysia, very good. Very good. EPF. I believe you know, right? EPF, right? You know Khazanah?
Yeah.
Some of you may know Khazanah, right? Yeah, Khazanah. Have you heard before PNB?
Yeah.
Permodalan Nasional Berhad.
Yeah.
All right. We have Ministry of Finance, led by Najib.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They are called not GLC, but they are called GLIC. Have you heard before GLIC?
Linked. Linked.
Yes. In Malaysia, we have 7 of them. 7 of them. They are very rich. They can conquer our Malaysian economy. Without them, we are dying. Understand? This is not so healthy, I tell you. Okay? So now remember, I say Khazanah, EBF, PNB, Ministry of Finance, and then what is this? Tentera, right? What's Tentera? KP.
Yeah. Lembaga.
Lembaga.
Tabung Haji also.
Tabung Haji. You know Tabung Haji, everyone?
Yeah. LTAT.
For Muslim. Tabung Haji.
LTAT.
LTAT.
Lembaga Tabung Angkatan Tentera.
Tentera, yeah. Army, right?
Yeah.
Good. So we have another one. I can't remember. Yeah, we have 7. Okay. Have you heard before Temasek? In Singapore, yes. GLIC. Understand? You know Temasek is very successful, right? Very rich, right? Understand? Yep. So now, other than this, mutual fund, government-linked investment companies, a lot of value. Have you heard before?
Private equity.
Private equity fund. Private equity fund, there are a lot. One is that so those investors, so normally they are very professional. Yeah, they want to, sometimes they want to take over your fund. That's why they invest hugely. They want to oversee how you run the company. Is that right? Yeah, they are from very rich investors behind. Maybe Dr. Martin, you don't know. Okay?
Financial institute.
Sorry?
Financial institute.
Yeah, they are called financial institutions. So is bank included here? Is commercial banks? Are commercial banks considered?
Not really.
Insurance company.
Very good.
Yes.
Insurance company.
What about business angels?
All right. But just like I say, once again, is commercial bank
It depends.
consider?
Because they provide fund, but they don't provide the advice and the operational advice and the strategies, like how to manage in order to prosper.
Oh, this is not the reason. Yeah, Yoga? What do you think?
Well, the only way commercial banks don't really participate in the share market.
Okay, see, yeah,
right?
This will be.
They lend money and they probably do share margin financing. So let's say you want to buy 10% stake in a company, you don't have all the money, so you borrow the bank, they pledge it the bank, and if you default, they take them.
Yeah. Okay, now I had to let you to know. Banks are very important other assets, yeah, in a national economic development. Agree? Let's say, for example, if you don't know what I say, right? Let's say bank collapse. Can bank easily collapse? No. Because you see, if bank collapse, wow, this is disaster, right? Depositors will lose money. All right, and then the firm must pay back the loan in short term. No people will be comfortable, and then no people will be confident over the banking system in the nation. That's why bank cannot collapse. So that's why how you set the bank, from the collapse. The first is that central bank cannot easily allow commercial banks to participate in the stock market.
Why did Maybank drop a few years back, right?
Maybank is the corporations. Maybank is corporation. But what I mean is that ordinary shareholders. Which means that Maybank sometimes is disallowed in investing in another corporation. Because you know that stock market is very risky. The price can be up, down, even 1 minute. Agree? Understand? So that's why bank normally is disallowed, to become institutional investor, because this is a monetary policy in the nation normally. So so that's why you should know that. But commercial banks, so U.S. banks sometimes collapse. Most of them collapsed. Most of them were close to collapse, right, in the year of 2008, because some investing in the stock market in the US. Come on.
Can you add business angels to the business angels?
Sorry, which one?
Business angels.
Come on, stop. I cannot hear you.
In US, you have something like business angel, like the investors, like institutional investment. Can you add business angels?
Angels.
Or angels?
Oh, business angel, yes. Business angel, yes. Business angel, yes. They are very rich.
But angels are basically not for listed companies, but for real startups.
Yes, very good. Venture capital fund. Am I right?
You have an idea, you got no money.
That's why. So exclude venture capital fund, business angel. Is it clear? Business angel normally is not here. They are very rich. Are you okay?
You can put it here.
No. In business angel will not come here. Will not come here. So that's why you see institutions are here. They are actively participating, monitoring the firm's operation. Is it clear? So that's why, Fred, you need to know that if they invest hugely into the firm, they have to take a seat, am I right? Yes, am I right? Normally they will take which one? ED or NED position. What do you mean? NED or ED positions?
NED.
Yes, NED. NED. Are you okay? NED position. Because NED will control.
But NED without the I.
Without the I, very good. So if they enjoy the board benefit in here, am I right? So that's why they are called non-executive, not independent director.
What do you mean without the I?
Non-independent.
So that's what independence is. That independence is that. Remember, I already told you. The key word is that independence. The first idea is that you, NED, cannot hold any shareholding of the firm, but the whole, right? So that's why you have to know that in this world there is no any how I say is that the law controlling, so prohibiting, so they can prohibiting them from investing to the firm. They can. Okay, Is there any questions in here?
Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Would they allow executive chairman these days?
Yes.
They still have, isn't it? Yeah, they still have, but not a good practice.
Not a good practice. Okay, I want to ask you, this is a very good question. Remember, as I say, any here, they should look up to challenge them, all right? Now, my question is that, can the people, chairman is non-independent? Yes. You can appoint non-independent, non-executive chairman, but this is not the good practice. You can break the rules. Not the rules, you can break the code. The code, right? The rules, you are penalized, right? You won't be penalized, but you won't follow that's what it is. If you employ non-executive, non-independent chairman or non-independent, non-executive director. So that's why now I want you to understand the message from me is that you have to know the best practice means you will not penalize financially. You can do it. As long as shareholders agree, no problem, you can do. But please, the stock change will oversee you. Even shareholders say, no problem, you can arrange your own non-executive, but non-independent. Non-executive or non-independent, you can do it, but shareholders may oversee. In Malay, we call kacau. Ask you. We send you a memo, all right, through your fax machine, asking you why. My firm, to last month, was under investigations by stock exchange. We have to be answerable within 24 hours. Some directors, fly away, enjoy holiday overseas, and then it's not easy. Yeah? So that's why shareholders, even though shareholders approve, but stock exchange may oversee the practice. So here, understand, yeah?
So it might affect in the order of the listed company?
Yes, this will have the ruling. This will have the ruling over the firm's function.
So if we don't cope up with the demands of the stock exchange, then it will affect in the listing.
The reason why, because you have to understand that in the corporations, some institutional investors are foreign companies. Am I right? Okay? So shareholders must protect their benefit. Is it here? So this is the reason why they have to intervene sometimes. Any questions? Now, if have no questions, I have to let you to know the data. We go back to here. Go back to here. Who is vice president?
So, sir, a question for me.
Come on.
About the code 2012.
Yes.
It's based on the stock exchange in LSE. So is it similar like Malaysia?
Yes.
We are practice LSE, or in US they have their own.
Every country will have its own corporate governance code. In Malaysia, we have Malaysian corporate governance code 2012. In UK we have 2010. In Malaysia we have 2012.
But in US also they have different codes.
US is very strict. Have you heard before Sarbanes-Oxley Act? Sarbanes-Oxley Act.
Yes, sir.
This is very, very, very strict. If you are employed now in IBM, Apple, McDonald's, not Samsung, sorry. Those firms are highly regulated.
If let's say a US-based company, let's say they choose to actually penetrate in Asia market, so they choose to list in Malaysia, so they have to compile.
Malaysian operation must follow Sarbanes-Oxley Act 2002. Wow. Very strict. Very strict. How strict is that? Now, just now, you mentioned that external auditors should only emphasize on financial part, am I right? External auditors. In US, not really. External auditors should also check the internal management part, internal control. Very, very strict. That's why, very high level of compliance in US. Okay. How strict is that? I don't know whether I want to share with you. I have a lot of information that I think that you may be confused. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
You want to know? Yeah. Okay. In US, Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Sarbanes-Oxley Act.
SAR?
Sarbanes-Oxley Act 2002. Very strict. Very strict. How strict is that? I share with you. Also here. Yeah. You can say sometime in the vacancy of IBM in Malaysia, SOX very good. SOX very strict. SOX. So if they want to employ a finance director, maybe an IT consultant, SOX can play them. SOX can kill them also. 2002. Okay, now let me share with you. How strict is that? How strict of the SOX? Not the SOX here. Okay. Now, one by one. In SOX, before being appointed as the CEO of let's say McDonald's, or IBM, right? Those of them must sign, must acknowledge which means that now you know code of conduct, no bribery, no sexual harassment, is it clear? No corruption. They have to pre-sign. Is that if you do it, you will be jailed. Not only penalized financially, but jail, jail. Very, very serious. Yeah, this is one of the example. One example. Okay, another example. Another example, yeah.
I was right in black.
Oh, black, yeah. NED. Now this one, right? NED. You can say, let's say just now, as I say, you have 6 INED, right? 6 INED, right? 6 of INED, okay. And then if you want to set up audit committee, let's say for example, you want to only fix at 4 members here, right? 4 members must be independent fully. Independence. But in Malaysia, we have only 2 or 3. We have the limit here, maximum 2 or 3, right? But in US,
has to be
fully independent. If you break the rules, not to break the code, break the rules, right? You will be jailed. Very serious. Is it clear? Yeah. And then, other than this, external auditors. Remember, as I say, they employ external auditors, right? External auditors not only report to shareholders by having financial report, yeah. Remember, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, right? But they have to give them another report we call internal control report. That's why internal control means that they need to work with internal auditors to get the information, to let them to have the full information on hand. Right? How well the firm, yeah, was functioning last time. All right, so that's why very, very strict. Okay, and then you may ask me which one is more important, yeah? In US, I'll tell you. Here. Internal control is much more important than financial report. Yeah, but in Malaysia, we work in this way, right? Financial report is more important than internal control. Okay, a lot of countries is that financial report is much more important than internal control. Actually, in US, turn around. Very, very strict. If you just make a mistake simply, maybe, so CEO could be sent to jail. Very strict. So that's why this is called servant of strict. Even though you don't have the branch internally in US, but you list your company in the New York Stock Exchange, right? You are bound to follow, even though you are operating in Malaysia, KL.
Oh, so US company based in Malaysia, they follow Malaysia.
We have to. In IBM in Malaysia must follow US
Yes. US control the whole world.
Yeah, US control operations wholly. Yeah, that's why it's very, very strict.
They don't need to follow the local.
They won't. They have to comply some only. But in terms of here managing the board, right? In terms of reporting purpose, right? You really need to be very, very serious in SOX. Come on.
So I don't know about here, but in Ghana we have this source stamp in companies. Before you sign anything, you have to use the source stamp, knowing that it's compliant. I don't know. That also happen in Malaysia.
Okay, we won't practice this one. We won't practice this one. But here in US, you have to practice. This is the section, section in the law. You can check it out. You can download the SOX. You can see section 101 to 9 something, 900 something. And then one of the sections already let you know. CEO must sign. Must sign means that you acknowledge. You will practice. If you won't practice, you will send to you. That's why CEO in US be paid very high, because they have very, very, high level of responsibility. Is Yeah? Another message I want to send to you is that to be finance people in US fund, to be very, very particular about this. You know, so you'll be paid high, but you have to share the dollars.
You be
US.
You be Joe high.
Okay? So that's why don't be employed, yeah, in US firm. Okay? Anyway, now, this is the topic outside of what we discussed, yeah? Okay, now, and then we have to copy down in the bit here. Independence. You have to answer in your assignment. Sorry, I have to use the color. Now, independence in UK, okay, independence in UK says this. How you say you are independent enough? Now, the first criteria in the UK City Code 2010, yeah, you cannot become employees in last 5 years. So can you remember just I will explain to you, yeah? Okay? And then the next one is that somebody who is not independent because of this, they have substantial business relationship to the boss.
So, but
with the boss, sorry, yeah, let me
yeah,
copy down this one. Last 3 years. This is in the UK context. Yeah, we follow UK.
What is the UK one?
UK, they are all in UK. Yeah, because UK will be practicing in Malaysia also. Yeah, we are not so strict now, but this will be enforced. Yeah?
but if the company of UK established and formed in Malaysia, so they don't have to follow the UK, they can follow
Malaysia
only.
Malaysia. Because this is not the act, right? Yeah, remember SOX is an act instead. Yeah, they have a legal enforcement. You know, yeah, you are about to follow. Yeah, this is not that.
So the first point I was asking, is it only for like I talked to you just now? So we were talking about NEDs, the top level. So is it only for top level or
top level? Top level,
right?
Top level I. Top level only. This is applicable here. Yeah, only. Okay, and then
substantial business relationship with the board. Huh?
Yeah, with the board. Of course, the board, you know that suppliers, customers, you cannot,
or the loopholes.
Yeah, become the supplier last time. All right, at least 3 years before. Yeah. Okay, the next one, you know, so here in Malaysia we have this problem: cross director ship in other companies. Have you heard before cross directorship? In the year of 2011, still remember, Musk, yeah, came up with a proposal merging with AA share, not merging, share swap. You know share swap, right? Okay, let's say for example, I'm Tony Fernandez. I issue the share. Musk bought. You issue the share, AA share bought. Cross shareholding. Okay? Now, what do you think here? Are they independent? No, right? Actually, they are the gang, isn't it? Two companies conquer whole industry, right? They are not healthy and healthy. So that's why finally this project proposal was burned. So yeah, because because this break the rules. Understand? Yeah, Tony Fernandez became NED of Musk last time. Under the structure of the business. So that's why this is not allowed. Okay, now number 3, and then number 4, we have 6 only. Copy down, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Number 4 is that NED cannot have a close family ties with BD. Is it here? Of course, this one is common sense. Yeah. Can you become NED of your sister company? The brother asks you, okay, come on, help me in here. Can you accept? Cannot, because you break the law. Okay? And then the next one, you cannot become significant shareholder. Remember, first time I met you, right? I strongly and actually point out this one. Yeah, because shareholder, that's what just now, as I said, usually investing purely in the firm, and then they become NED, but they cannot become INED. They should become NIN. The NI, they are not independent because they only protect their own at the expense of other shareholders. All right, and this is quite healthy. Yeah. Okay, the next one. This is the last. Serve the bonds more than 9 years. 9 years.
That is a compulsory.
Compulsory. In Malaysia, we also practice this one because, as I say, we follow UK style, right? Yeah. Understand? This point, which means that if you are NED serving to the board more than 9 years, you automatically become NINED. NINED is not user. Users. So yeah, because we only need independent director, not independent director only. Right. So that's why the firm shall be careful about this one in Malaysia. Normally we employ one director, right? One director here serving more than 9 years. Okay. This would be
after, for example, before 9 years, 8 years, if the NED wants to transfer to another company, so he can be a NED of some other company for another 9 years?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because they cannot serve in a single firm more than 9 years. Yeah, that should be done by this IOC. That should be done. Okay, so these are important in your assignment. Okay. All right. Now, we back to the questions just now. This is the last one. Yeah. Who is vice president? US normally vice president is under group CEO. Vice president is under group CEO. Huh? Vice president is not CEO, it's under CEO. Vice president actually can be named as operational manager. Okay? Vice president in Southeast Asia. Vice president in South Africa. Vice president in America. All right? So he is fully in charge of that situation. Understand? Or some firms say vice president is R&D, consultancy. Understand? Okay, I hope you understand. Vice president is not the top people. It's not the top. It's under the CEO. I hope that it clears your mind. That it's clear enough. Right? Okay.
Really president.
So, would you think that we employ president? Now, in corporation, we won't use presidents. Have you heard before presidents of corporation? We use vice president because it's secondary. Why they call vice president? No, I don't know why. CEO is the top. CEO is president, isn't it? But we won't use president.
Vice CEO.
Yeah. Yes, it's a vice CEO, am I right? Yeah, agree? Okay, now, once you know this, okay, this is all about this one. Okay, now, I think that this is the moment where I pass you the questions, yeah. Or can you just give me 5 minutes? I think that I need to for a step more. How many of you here? I have only 5. Can we just break for a while?
Yes.
For 5 minutes? Yeah, coming to here on time. Ask them to put us this one.
Excuse me, Mr. Joe. Excuse me.
Yes.
How about checking student? Can you email to us?
Okay, sure, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I know of one Tuesday.
You are the substitute lecturer.
Yeah, but they can't afford me. That's why I put him there. He reports to me. He is vice president, I'm CEO.
Oh, that's a fishy thing going on.
He is the director of this company.
Ayuga.
Hey, you are not in US, very strict. Even you say, hey, nice outfit. I went to see a lawyer. My brother, he's working in Chicago, so he came down and said, I said, nice guy, you think he's very nice. My brother said, oh, like that means US, something like that. What's the US, huh? It's what do you call it? That is sex. Not something.
They're stupid laws.
Because I tell you, US, it is stupid. Yeah. You know, from small shit.
There are too many lawyers, so they like everything like this.
The latest one, this guy got a free coffee from Starbucks.
Yeah,
Proposed to change the schedule. He dropped it on
But the assumption is maintained.
That was in UK.
Yeah.
Is it maybe?
Brenda proposed to change the schedule. But the corporate finance exam and submission is maintained on 30th May, right?
Yes,
30th May,
exactly.
right?
Then we have to pass up the final exam on 30th.
30th May.
Then after that, on the 6th, we have to pass
Assignment,
up the
assignment.
assignment. Then that time, you see, we have to do the strategy management on the following 1 or 2 weeks later.
But
It's
original
like,
schedule,
No, you
the
can
strategy management on the 30th May. With the original schedule.
yes.
So,
So that's why we want to change, because it's keep
they're
on like,
switching to 13 and 14.
It should be the last one.
Yeah, last.
Oh, the next one. Really?
God.
Have you got all the results?
Which one?
The earlier one?
We got until the MIS only. Right?
I haven't got my MIS.
Operation management also got already. You can the operation management.
Because they said my MIS was the best in the world, so they're gonna
that means
give me later.
you didn't get it.
I have to
The
lecturer
I will
is
collect
still
my
nothing, right?
I'll collect my result in Washington.
They will sue you there.
So later you inform to IU
Hit
Ah,
by
yeah, yeah,
Monday.
doesn't matter if
You
change
take
the
a handshake
schedule.
with the president.
Yeah,
Change the
exactly.
schedule, okay, strategy management change to 30.
Yeah, because you cannot switch on
And
the
it's
6th.
and it's so good that they will appoint me as vice
But
president.
exam and assignment submission,
You will send the country next to this.
exam on 30th May, assignment on 6th June, right?
Yes.
But because of the
Because
suffering
of the
of clear,
finance and strategy.
US will be no more superpower.
But yoga can do it.
But I envy you guys.
Yoga,
After the last one.
So only you
I'm not on my
too
10th.
many of us, the technician will be more.
How many are we doing so complete?
but my boss is now.
Then and so
Super.
Oh, okay, so
Okay,
I
what date
I have
you
to
want?
16th. 14th.
I haven't checked my schedule, but I'm okay with this lah. You know, but I'm okay with the current arrangement.
So we can make assumption or the assumption
Yeah. I was doing my presentation.
And look, you're not doing anything at home. Telling me, hey, I've got a lot of things to do.
I'm a consultant to you.
Why are you so strong?
He's a consultant gold and
then don't get it.
For something what? Doing what?
I'm not there.
Yeah, Brenda.
No, seriously, I have a pull down.
Me, yeah.
Huh?
Just to pull down.
What's that?
You just now
Oh, yeah, I just asked him to distribute, see who wants to.
I want to,
No, you
yes.
shouldn't.
No issue. You
Okay,
don't-
discuss around.
you just say oppose.
So I want to put my-
No, only yoga only.
Company, like,
But you, one no, voice cannot hear you one.
Work for her and get us something.
But don't change the whole line.
Current business, zero works.
No, we are not changing
Works
submission
for,
date because of
you
the
grind
whole
into small particles for.
so you don't know whether you should concentrate which one first, you know. That's why.
How, what is considered, what, you know, original schedule.
I'm saying it's like a mining company, but we are breaking down of rocks into smaller exams.
Quarry.
Quarry.
QUARI, not acquiring. Quarrying.
Very, like,
I have to do that on my service, but that was like I should go back to school then and finish my master's and come back. If I have all the roots and all that stuff, I just go to the
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Oh,
I thought the Kenyan football.
no, I don't actually.
Kenya.
Not Ghana.
Coco is Ghana is Coco.
Yeah.
And you also have coming,
I'm going to
Price of cocoa is down. Price of cocoa.
actually, I'm not going to
So, sorry, you're saying?
Yeah.
You're saying something?
Yeah, I wanted to, the video about how the Chinese people are spraying water and all this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. I got it on Facebook.
I've seen it.
This is it.
No, I've seen documentaries.
Yeah, it's very bad. It's very bad.
Construction industry, the mining industry.
They're really spraying.
It's Brenda lah, Brenda.
This one like green man.
Yeah.
He like good. We are more into good. We love gold.
Oh, gold, yes. Of course, who don't like gold? You don't like gold.
Oh, go lah.
But you know, back home, if you want to enter into gold business, you need to, I don't know, most of them, that's how you don't use your real eyes to deal with gold business. You have to prepare yourself spiritually. Because gold is spirit in Africa.
Is what?
Spirit. It's spirit. Spirit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you can put gold in the sand here, you don't get it here, you can get it there. You have gold, you put it in the ground. And then, like, no, I can just put the whole gold.
For whatever reasons.
Yeah, if you get it here, like you put this gold, right?
When you put the
I don't rock it down. I put so I'm not get it.
You might not get that.
Yeah, you know, before you go mining, you have to they have to
Discuss,
look
okay,
for
but
jobs,
submission,
look at
exam
prices.
submission was just made, we took assignment
I'm
on
not
6th
saying
of June.
gold spirit.
Only we call it.
Sharon,
Before you dig gold, I have to do some sacrifices.
Those who agree will be shocked.
Seriously,
Take out and put
you want to mine gold, all the big companies they do sacrifices. How and all this stuff. And the people do the sacrifice, the gold comes like something.
Oh, then you can get easy mind.
More gold. And some people also seek spiritual protection from those petitions and all this stuff. But when I'm selling gold to you, I can make you like not blind spiritually, so you don't know. I will just teach you. You have to be strong in spirit, so like this one will like let's say 12 kg. I can manipulate your mind. I can sell it to you. I can give you money for 6 kg. They use small spiritual manipulations. That will go.
But that one is good for any product.
No, any product by good is good for them. Dealing with good.
Because they can muddle up your mind.
That's dealing with good ways of this car.
It reminds me of
And you know what?
well, all right, but you don't also never
What proposed was for
by a bigger power.
You know,
hey, one bit of power.
if you don't 6 feet, you can see protection. Even your colleagues can use you for sacrifice.
Is it?
If they do that sacrifice, human sacrifice, the gold can use it.
The one goes more.
Serious. if you have your like there's also mostly mining. If you mine it here, sometimes they're like you go underground and they say break on them. All of them, some of them are famous.
Be careful.
So it's not every people, even in South Africa, they have their traditional music.
There's bound to be a few deaths.
Everywhere.
It is.
You go to Australia, they have their tradition, they have their religion. South Africa, go everywhere to the world. It's gone down to Christianity, that's what we can do. But everywhere you go, they have their tradition. When you're mining gold, they have a tradition. So you mine in Europe for time gold. But if you think that's what prices,
Because you're on the land, nature.
And you have to follow the land. Follow.
Hendon is outside, yes.
Wherever you go, you don't play good. Alright, you should have called me when we were starting this course now.
So you write
Call me from Africa. Michael, we start.
No,
I'm talking about you for this is your last, right?
only you what?
And this is my third.
Once
I have a long way to go. But you should have called me while we are starting. Actually, the school paid me. Looking for so many documents, stuff like that. And that's why I was concentrating more on the US. Yeah, I went for 3 interviews, they didn't give to me. I had scholarship. I was doing last year, August. That was when the Ebola thing was. But Ghana didn't have Ebola, but still Ebola. So when so you want to do it, you have to build, strengthen the spirit.
No, you send me some first, let me go back.
People will cheat you. People will cheat you. No, people will cheat you. But if you are like whatever religion you are, you are strong, so that nobody will manipulate. Your God will help you, so nobody will manipulate you. But they use this black market. I'm not. If you want to enter that, you have to psych yourself. It's like, no, it's not easy. Black home is not easy for you to be doing good. Good people, they are very weak, but they use all these things. And the one thing is, if you also put your if you go for that big black man, the way they die is horrible. They can be driving and have this serious accident. They are broken. Very bad.
Those involved in the
Yeah. I will do you, and you also do you.
You have to believe
They don't want competition. No, see,
even Muslims, they do it like you cannot wear just gold. If you want to put gold, you got to put some stone there. Why? No, stone can. Here, you put a let's see, ask me if gold and she won't.
do so. So
we have around silver. It's jewelry around for girls.
Yeah, so because the printer is the older.
Oh,
Sorry. And then I had to write a little bit here. Let the JV student and then you all understand how present looks like.
we are lecture you.
You can email to us.
Sure, no problem.
You
You mean now? Already in the hall order.
the small board. So you ready to do that for life?
It's not that wide. But it's wide. Patient.
Yes, after that they see. They see.
I have seen, I believe.
Okay.
So, what are the
I have 2 copies on.
Oh, okay, thank you.
How you follow the insects now?
2 copies on.
So you can follow this.
They changed the date. Oh, it's me? I said you.
But I love the movie that I don't know. I just love the movie.
Put it, no problem, right? I'll shoot 27. Oh,
Not some of the company. I will put it.
cool.
Yeah.
Actually, Joe, I have done in the past, I quoted from Investopedia, Wikipedia. Because
Wikipedia is not true.
It's not true.
oh, is it?
You are disallowed.
Oh, okay.
It's not right.
Oh, really? I have. I put that Wikipedia.
Okay.
Also no.
Doesn't matter. You can navigate.
What is it? You don't have to use it.
Okay, now let me introduce this case little bit, yeah, because they cannot print that.
But it's not
Only Google.
We have only short case, which is related to the corporate failure in one of the company in Australia. Okay, corporate company.
Yeah, nice.
Now,
My friend video.
corporate failure, right? What is meant by corporate failure? Short case only, you know, so only 1 to 2 pages, you know. So I'd like to know that actually this is from the case very famous in Australia. The firm we call ABC Learning collapsed. All right, the childhood industry. I think that you know, right? Have you heard before?
Your company.
She was the monkey director.
Yes. Enrichment Center. Okay, yeah, this was this company in Australia. Fall down. All right. Now, the reason why the firms collapsed, the reason why Mars today was caused to collapse. You know the reason why? The firm can collapse. Reason why? Because of corporate governance issue. The corporate governance issue is that the top are not effective. The board is not effective. So here, in terms of responsibility, in terms of yep, sorry.
Almost like I support you.
Yeah.
Sir, one question.
Yes, come.
Just now you said because of the lack of stability of corporate governance.
Yes.
But and then you said about the board of members, right? So, but corporate governance is managed and directed by the stock exchange.
But they can.
Requirements.
They are manipulative, am I right?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? You know?
Who are manipulative?
Okay. You know best practice, everyone does not remember?
Yeah.
Best practice, the firm can follow, cannot follow sometimes, am I right? They can choose, isn't it? At least shareholders are happy, no problem. Agree? Ask yourself, right? So shareholders are, not everyone, not every shareholder is knowledgeable, is financially sound, am I right? That's why they do know they are not active also sometimes. Then that's why you have to know that even though we have the corporate governance arrangement, yeah, so regulated by stock exchange, but they are not functioning well. Understand? Because it's subject to the human manipulation. So yeah, they can design the board. You know? So of course, even though you have very good framework, let's say for example, as I say, you have ED, you have NED. Here you have 7, and then you have a chairman, NE. All right, you have 1. Yes, you follow exactly the code, right? But can you protect the firms from failure? Because you know that we are human, we can find another way to fine tune. Am I right? Yep. NED sometimes they are not functioning very well. Even though they are independent, okay? Sometimes they are not functioning very well. That's an example. Now, no Malay friends here, right? Yeah? You know Malay style? Sorry, yeah? Alright? Malay style, right? Normally? Double. Very good. Double, right?
No problem.
Even though they are independent, but their mindset is double. Yeah? Thumb shake. Minum. Sorry, yeah? Can you see? So that's why sometimes this is subject to human being, human nature. So yeah, so of course now you have to know that even though we have a black and white, you have to follow here and there, but the people can manipulate. They are not following exactly the essence of corporate governance. Because they think that corporate governance actually is only document. You know document? They just say, yeah, stamp it, that's it. They won't follow. Why not?
The only thing that really puzzles me is, the appointment of independent non-executive directors.
Yes.
You say it's by the nomination committee,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
And the nomination committee is they're supposedly independent non-executive.
Yes.
But don't they take orders from the major shareholder and all that?
Yeah, of course, shareholders will not be active, as I told you.
No, the major shareholder.
Yeah, major shareholder.
Someone who owns, say, 25% of the company.
Even though they have a very huge investment in the firm, sometimes they are passive. You know passive? The upper. You know passive is that they are not monitoring very well the firm. See, they say, oh, financial results good, that's all. They won't look at it closely or monitor closely.
They purposely appoint someone who's ignorant.
The ignorance.
Purposely.
Yeah,
I look at the face
ignore
already, I know.
purposely, neglect purposely sometimes. Is it all right? Yeah, this is Malaysian style of business.
Because they just want yes man.
Yes, very good. Yeah, they just serve as a rubber stamp. Rubber stamp.
Yeah.
That's it. They won't look at this or oversee this. You know, so of course now the firm can feel, even though you follow exactly the laws of code. Is all right? Yeah. So that's why the reason, of course, if you know corporate failure is that because the board is not functioning effectively. They would not follow essence of the corporate governance. So yeah, so that's why this will mushroom, through a lot of aspects, especially financial aspect. Right? Okay. Anyway, now I'll let you to know, yeah. In order for you to understand this case, right, you really need to do research by your own. You look at this company, Australian Enrichment Center. This was very famous in the year of 2007 and 8. Right? Yeah. It was named as the largest enrichment center in the world. Okay, and then you look at the way the board monitored company, and then you know why the firm failed. Yeah, and then so sometimes they break the rules. They won't follow. You have to do your research. Yeah.
May I ask you, the first line said that the failed childcare operator ABC Learning almost certainly become insolvent or solvent?
Sorry, insolvent.
Insolvent, huh?
Yes, insolvent. Okay, anyway, so this case, right? You really need to do your own, right? And then, but now in terms of having the question, right? So I asked you a lot of technical ones, technical questions. Okay, but try to relate to your case. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, now fine. Now you look at this. The first questions. Explain the concept of accountability and fiduciary duty of directors. The sub-questions is explain the rules of ED and NED in a public listed company and assess how directors of ABC fail to meet the corporate governance arrangements of Australia. All right, and then you really need to do your own. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let me help you one by one. Can you see how many questions here? 1, 2, and also 3, right? Okay. What is meant by explain?
Define.
Already defined? Yeah?
Describe.
Michael, what's this?
Elaborate.
Yeah. Copy down, yeah? If you don't know, all right, please copy down because now you may answer wrongly, yeah? Wrong direction, yeah? What is explained in ACCA?
So this
Yes.
one is our individual assignment.
Yes.
What is stated here? What?
Outside is group. Sorry.
So this is individual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a more word for it? Question. Case study?
Yes.
In ACCA, the phrase they use is very professional. They say, explain is this. Assess is this. You cannot answer wrongly. Right? Let you to understand more. Explain, what is explain? Define. After defining, what is this? Elaborate. Cannot define only. Elaborate. Make everything clear. Clear? Okay, so assume me to be a study guy, is that? Yeah. So I don't know anything about here, but just let me clear about this point. So also this is my marks I will give you. So just assume me I'm stupid. Yeah, you have to make me wonderful. So this is the one that you need to explain. Okay, clear? Everything is clear. Please, everything is clear. Concept of accountability. What is this? What is accountability of directors?
Responsible.
Now, in your mind, accountability shall be similar to responsibility, right? Which one is much more high in higher order? Accountable or responsible? What do you think? Is there any difference between accountable and responsible? Let's say, for example, CEO scold you, you are not responsible, and then you are not accountable. Two different things, you know.
Yeah.
What is this?
Accountable.
Accountable means?
Oh, like you're not performance. Not performance well.
Okay, I think that you got. Yeah, let me. Okay, so I ask you one question, right? In corporate world, we normally say, okay, is it true? We say CEO shall be responsible to shareholder, or CEO shall be accountable to shareholder.
Accountable.
Yeah. Can you see the difference? Accountable means
Answerable.
answerable.
Answer.
You are forced, by force. You're by force to answer this. Understand? Yeah. Accountability is very important concept. This is the concept. Yeah. Very important in the first one. You have to know that. Very essential in corporate governance. Because why? Because just now you know the structure, right? Every part must be accountable to the CEO. You're answerable. Understand?
We are accountable.
Yes, the top, isn't it? Top by top, am I right? So that's why accountability. The first one is that you have to mention this point. Yeah, essential in corporate governance. Agree? The next point is that you have to know that here, accountability is different from responsibility. Agree?
Different meaning.
Different meaning. Understand? Huh?
Responsibility, I believe, is for ourselves.
Yes.
And accountability is for someone.
Responsibility is from our side. Accountability is from other side. Can you see the difference? Accountability is? So, you can say. To account for something. Account for is that you are reliable. Agree? You're reliable. You're about to do it. This is your accountability.
Can you see the accountability means? Okay, it goes beyond responsibility because
yes.
Higher law. So you have to explain. Besides just saying, okay, I am responsible for it. Whereas responsibility, you don't have to explain. You just say you are responsible.
Very good.
Is it?
Yes. Just now, yep. This can help you. Answerable. You're answerable. You're forced to answer because you hold position. Is that right? Yeah. So directors is accountable. We say directors are accountable to shareholder, not responsible. Are you okay?
Yeah. So in answering the question, you should also elaborate on the accountability and responsibility.
Sorry?
In answering that question, should we talk about the accountability and the responsibility?
Yes. Right. Yes. There are two different sides. Yeah. Responsible. Very simple. Liable by force, right? This is not by force. Yeah, not by force. Okay, and then account for right. Responsibility is that not by force.
be bound in a
We bound in the job scope. Okay, so that's why you should know that. You see, let's say for example, you are directors. Okay, you are directors, right? Accountability. Accountable to whom? Accountable to whom? Who is the owner? Who monitor that? Share holder. Is it clear? But responsible to yeah, to the public. Is that right? That's to the public. You see, because directors are paid by shareholders, right? That's why they are accountable to something. So that's why now accountability means what? For directors. For directors means what? Shareholders appoint them because of
Results.
Result, am I right? Good. Result, very simple. Accountability, right? Okay? Is that the first one? Agree? Safeguard investment, I pay you, I invest to you. Please safeguard my investment properly. Agree? Yep. Result, and then they have to perform.
So, what is
Drive the firm to higher level of performance. Come on.
first one?
Safeguard investment make. Shareholders invest, make the investment, you have to perform them. Now this is we call accountability. Right? Accountability. Drive the firms to higher level. Higher level, I think that on this one, higher level of invest of performance.
So what's the first one?
Safeguard, safeguard, protect. Investment made by shareholders. Is it clear? And then what about here? Number 3, any idea? Any idea? Now you can explain also what performance is that, maybe business development. Okay, and then you can just elaborate more. Remember, I say explain, right? Elaborate. Be clear. Yeah? You can just select one of them. As an example, you want to say performance. So this performance, okay, you can delete. Alright, delete. To R&D also, let's say for example in the job scope. Alright, now you can add also. You have to brainstorm. Okay, so that's why you call accountability. Now, responsibility. What do you mean responsibility? To public. Very simple. Have you heard before? Corporate social responsibility. This is responsibility only, right? Responsibility, not accountability, right? Corporate social, not accountability. Can you see? Responsibility. Because you are not bound to follow. I have budget, I just do a little bit. Even I have budget, I won't do. Am I right? Of course, this is part of responsibility, not accountability. Understand? Okay, next one. A lot. Responsible to public, right? No corruption. Yeah, you can say no corruption. Stop bribery. Okay.
You can say the responsibility to guide the firm in proper strategic plan.
Strategic planning is that here. So that's why, so I want you clear in the difference between them. Okay, so that's why I say you can add anything. But I want to know that whether you can classify here very clearly. All right, yeah, this is your part of accounting of responsibility. Are you clear? Is that right? Clear? Any questions?
Actually, it's not so clear, no, because one is responsible, one is accountable. Like I would say, no corruption. If there's any corruption, you're accountable, in a way, to the shareholders.
How big wants to know? Yeah.
Okay.
Or sometimes shareholders will allow you to pay a bribe.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Because no money,
You get
no
the
talk.
business.
Isn't it? Let's say, for example, in government service, right? You want to pay something in exchange for what? Yeah, a contract, isn't it? Understand? So that's why you have to know. Are you alright? Okay, anyway, can I erase here? Yeah, no problem, yeah? So now, after that, fiduciary duty. Fiduciary duty. What is fiduciary duty? Okay. Fiduciary duty means legal duty, statutory duty. That's a statutory duty, okay? They are all in, specify in which one, you know? That's why, before becoming any director, you have to look at this. Company Acts before joining the firm as director. Yeah, because some are legal. You know, if you wouldn't do it, you will be jailed. You know, so okay. In Malaysia, you can refer to Malaysia also. You can refer to Malaysia. Let's say, for example, okay, you can type Company Acts 1965 in Malaysia. There are 3 countries I strongly recommend. You can choose one of it.
Hello, excuse me, Mr. Joe.
Yes.
Can you ask me the paragraph? Can you write it bigger?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Very big one. Okay, Malaysia. What do you think? Okay, Company Act 1965. Yeah, you can check. Duty of directors. Now, for example, very simple. Directors must keep accounting record. How many years? 7 years, right? Yes. If you won't do it, custom, you know, or IRB, Indian Revenue Board, you catch you. Fine. Is that right? Yep, this is the duty. It's already mentioned in Company Act, you cannot simply go away. Is it clear? Yeah? Okay, now, in UK, 7 years also, you can refer to Company Act 2006. Yeah, 2006 to tell you similar things. Clear? And then another country, I strongly recommend you can use this. Australia. All right, Australia is that? This is Corporation Act 2002. Corporation Act 2002. You can choose one of it to explain. You know, but all in all, you have to say, if you fail to do it, sometimes you will be jailed. You know, because this is the basic of being a director. Is it all right? Yeah. Any questions?
This case study is based on an Australian company SX.
Yeah.
So can we assume?
Yes, you can use Australian base.
Assume as a Malaysia.
Can also. You can reflect in Malaysian companies.
So in here company.
Yeah.
You can assume.
Now this act says one thing. Yeah, this X, right? Inside here, you have a lot of sections, all right? Under the duty of directors, So this duty this duty actually means what, This duty means okay. That's why these terms you have to know. What is this conflict of interest? We can explain what is meant by conflict of interest. Yeah, this is the model answer. Yeah, model answer. Now, before having our lunch, right? I just want to ask you one question. Let's say, for example, I'm director. I'm ED. I know that the company has a building in Sungai Wang. Bukit Bintang Walk. I want to buy this on my own. But who owns this? Who owns the building?
Your family.
No. I'm the director of the company. You are shareholder. I want to buy the building. Who owns this building?
Shareholder.
Shareholder. Is it clear? I'll give you a price. I say 2 million. You say 1.5 million. No. You say 3 million. You say 3 million. Yeah. I say 2 million. Of course, I have to reduce my price, am I right? You say 3 million. Majority of you say 3 million. I say 2 million. What do you think? Who win, who lost? In the court, let's say, for example, we cannot resolve this problem, right? Court comes in. The judge will say, who wins, who lost? Yeah, 2 million. This must be sold at 2 million or 3 million. You see? The director's duty. Alright, director's duty. So what do you think? 2 or 3?
So I don't understand.
Interest conflict.
No, he doesn't understand.
I don't understand the question correctly.
Now, very simple. I want to buy the building from you.
Okay.
You say 3 million. I say 2 million. Yeah? Okay, we cannot resolve, right? Let the judge go.
No, the thing is, if I want to sell this in 3 million, you want to buy 2 million.
2 million.
We can't take it to court because I may refuse to sell it to you. I don't want your price. But I understand it in this case that in the company wants to sell this in 3 million, but you in the company also want to buy the thing 2 million. Okay, already you are in the company, you want to buy that thing 2 million.
What do you think? 2 or 3? Please must be sold at 2 or 3.
No, I think I'll go with the shareholders 3 million.
Now, the problem actually comes from the market price. I say market price is 2, you say market price is 3, right? So what do you think? You can make this decision.
You can bring someone to assess the building. We have people like that. They assess the building and give you the market price of the actual market price of the building.
Okay, now because 2 of them give the market price, am I right? The market price, right? It's fair price, reasonable one. 2 and 3. And then so we are in argument. Agree? So as I told you, so final decisions made by the judge, right? Okay. Yeah, in the law case, right? What do you think? This is 2 or 3? It's 2 or 3. Can you see? That's why a lot of conflicts between the roles of shareholders and directors. The roles, the duty of directors. This must be made by who? Shareholders must make decisions, or directors must make decisions?
Shareholders.
Directors. Can you see? That's why directors sometimes bully shareholder because he has absolute power. At least this 2 million is justified by someone else, external verifier, saying that this is market price, 2 million.
So the board passed it, okay lah.
Yes, board passed it. So that's why you can see, so in the corporate law, it's very dirty, very dirty, you know. The board conquered everything, even though shareholder catch up or complain. You know, so that's why be careful about this.
So no buy
Yeah,
shares.
yeah. So that's why delete this one if you can, you know. So understand more the duty of directors. Actually, the duty of shareholders limited. Only.
That's why I will not buy shares. Oh yeah.
Okay, but I can tell you some firms directors are very honest. Yeah, and then integrity, helps, you know, no problem. But you have to be chosen. They have to be choosy, sorry, they have to be choosy.
So they are.
Thank you. That's all. Okay.
In the case they will tell you that we are not giving out dividend this year, we are plowing back. Meanwhile, they are taking their fat salaries. So right now the shareholder wants so far. You understand? They may come to agreement. Right now we are not sharing any profits. We are plowing back profits. We are reinvesting the profits in the company. It means you the shareholder are not going to get anything.
So now for this case, right? You know, so shareholders must make complaint to NED. Let NED to bring this issue to the board. You know, okay, that's all. And then we have a break. 1 hour later, see you again.
We nearly made a break.
Seriously.
A lot of pens dropping.
No, the class is live.
Playing chess like.
Then they will tell you, oh, to get this year, if I have money, I just buy
Okay, every student, we have a break, yeah? So,
what time we coming?
1 hour later, yeah, see you then here. Yeah, you can enjoy your lunch here.
You
So
already
you know
going for
that
lunch?
I don't know that I'm going to
Andy.
Huh?
But shareholders don't want it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You die fast.
Before you give me the money, they tell you, I don't know the math, you give me a frame, I'm going to get it. Somebody they expect. So you don't want to